Cool. All right, it looks like we are up and streaming. This is Fiend Spawn session 22. Um, would anyone like to start off? Or Travis, do you want to start off with the truth mostly, as remembered by Travis from last session?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the party heads to the castle while Rosa and Baklov bicker, and and then in parentheses, Phoenix, exclamation point, decide on an attack phrase, which is now, my horns are burning. We meet with the title lord and negotiate a new contract for mudweed. 2 tons of fish for 2 tons of mudweed per month. We also get info about the interplanar travel and activity. Winter is the, quote, new water dragon, end quote. Winter leads the way through the portal and resets snowfall. I don't really remember what that means, but okay. Phoenix and Winter find the chest of holding. Loki says chest is questionable, needs a secret word or a rune. Upon leaving with the rest of the horde, we are met by the public wanting gold. Vaklov tells them no and prepare for new taxation. We return to the spire and we identify all the items. And the items were a rapier of pure bloodlines and a heart circlet of coral, a shield of undertide oath, the sea harp of bitter echoes, the eye of the brine watcher, and squid beak dice, and also a tidewater bowl. Yeah.
I think so.
And that's what I got. Pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, session 21, power shift. The old Kraken has some other creatures start to swarm and attach to her, mentions she will become the new water reader. The party bickers as they follow a small creature into the castle. My horns are burning, the new attack phrase, the Tide Lord, new deal, 2 tons of fish, 2 tons of mudweed. Seamouth contacted the Tide Lord 1,000 years since they had traveled to other planes, and they used to do it all the time. There was a water dragon he used to visit in ages past. Winter says he will be the new one. Treasure room. Snowfall got 1.5 piles before exhaustion. Steve noticed this. Snowfall drops a bit. And people start to gather near the mansion. There is a chest of holding that has some special properties as well. Like if you know the password, you can get stuff out easily. Family learns of all the gold. We take it all out, only to find a bunch of town people. Vaklov makes them take an oath in the following morning, and that oath was, all hail King Vaklov, King, I state name, pledge to stop being an asshole to tieflings and help them out and patronize their business. I'll be loyal to King Vaklov, King, and help out the town, and generally not be a heel?
A shit heel, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and if I can't do that, yield up my mortal soul to Vaklov King or his fiendish patron. Party has become the next level apprentice in the Spire. Etch has said that the most instrumental will be the new leader. There's a new person named, is it Heater Castmore? I didn't write anything else on that person. Gilmore is online, controlled by someone new. And that was the next town over, right?
Yes.
I think. And then emissaries are there to meet with Vaklov, one from the Dwarflands, the capital city, and the Wildlands. Sarli's connections from books and drawings. location of the planes known about in the world, and a map of the planes plus the Jagged Eerie. Soren says that Rosa was the most instrumental. She is now in control of the Spire, but this is only known to Winter. Separate into people that want to fight Vaclav and people that want to swear the oath. Azul, a crazy old lady, hits Vaclav repeatedly. Rosa gets in between, but Vaclav manages to shove her into a hole he created. She died in the fall, but Loki managed to convince the crowd she was alright, sent inside, and then revived by Soren. Winter fights and defeats the single combatant, killing him, and then Phoenix and Sparks fight two others who give up and leave. And then I think we went back into the mansion, or the Spire, and that was it. But don't remember after that.
Yeah, it looks like they... Oh, go ahead.
We ended with about 250 townspeople taking the oath and being invited to walk through the front of the Spire into the crown room.
That's right.
Azul is healing, and the group is getting ready, is planning to get ready to go to North Fork to reunite the family and check on the North Spire.
Right.
Dave, I have a question.
Yep.
If the Spire, like, we've graduated in the Spire's idea of like what we are ranking wise,
Right.
does that affect our sorcery progenitor traits, or is that separate?
Good question. I think it is separate.
Okay.
Yeah, the sorcery progenitor traits seem to be most affected by like direct exposure to the progenitor's magic when it's like blocked in that like initial starting, because those are the two times when you've noticed your progenitor traits being affected, when you like unlocked those ley lines that are within the spires, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Did you guys mention the 3 emissaries?
Yeah, I think Ken mentioned them.
Okay.
I was also looking through the notes too. I wanted to like remind us of a couple things that we always talk about or that we've been talking about in the recaps, but maybe we should say it at the beginning. And the first one was we're going to try to call out inspirations more instead of like forgetting until the end. So I'm saying it at the beginning so we can put it in our mind, so that like if something does happen, please call it out. It doesn't have to be me. For those. And the second one was, we were talking, it came up a couple times, I think it came up a lot last time, of like when we get stuck in the weeds of like day-to-day things. So I was wondering if that starts to happen, maybe people could like say something in the chat, or just like motion something, or I don't know, or like start to speak up if you're like, I don't know if we need to be like collecting our taxes and accounting for silver pieces right now. But just like putting those two things in our mind for like trying to focus on, you know, the narrative most interesting pieces is kind of like, at least my goal, instead of like a slice of life sometimes can get a little lost. Cool. And when I was going through the notes, I wasn't exactly sure what you guys were going to do, because I think there were like 3 different competing things of what we were going to do today in the notes of like, oh, I'm looking forward to going to North Fork. I'm looking forward to going to the Norfolk Spire. I'm looking forward to going to Gillimore, and I'm looking forward to like staying in the city, the city of Star Lake. So, we'll see. There may be a moment where I'm like, I need 5 minutes to do a little planning, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Cool. So I believe it looks like Travis is gone. Is he going to be like in and out? Probably, I'm guessing, or he can hear us. He's just out off his camera.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Dan, can you remind us the emissaries, like, do they already know each other? Did they just, like, was this like a freaking North Star in Bethlehem thing where they came, they saw, they conquered, like, how did... Like,
sure. I think you were told by... Who told you about the emissaries? Do you remember?
think it was Edge.
That's what I was thinking. Etch.
Yeah.
So I think
Mhm.
he might not know any of that necessarily, and I don't think you have been seeking them out or trying to or even have met them necessarily. You just know that they're looking for you. So I don't know if you necessarily know that yet, unless that's something that you would be seeking out. Because what is it late morning ish? Because you killed the old
Right.
lady in the morning here, and then right.
They may have been present for that whole thing.
I was just realizing that too. They may have been
I
there.
had told Edge to invite them to breakfast.
Oh yeah, so they probably were there, but I don't think you spent a lot of time talking to them, because
No, but I want to receive them now.
you're so got it. Perfect. So to answer your question, Tabby, I don't think the party would necessarily know those things. Would you ask Etch, or how would you attempt to learn those things?
Well, assuming that we're going with that narrative and Vaclav, he mentions to Etch, I will receive the emissaries now, and I'm like, wait, okay, hold up, and then I would ask Etch, are they together? Did they come together? Did they come separately? I kind of I would say something along the lines of to Vaclav of Vaclav, wait, we don't even know, where are they right now? Are they in different rooms? Are they allies? Are they we can't just.
Well, why don't we ask them?
Okay, so if they just start a fight right here, and we're in this crowd of people that are have come in from the townspeople, and in front of everybody, all of your constituents.
Then we just kill him like we did the old lady.
No.
I was kind of picturing it's after the final oath takers have left, and it's kind of things are winding down in the throne of bones room. The bone room? The throne? I don't know what you're calling it. Something terrible, I'm sure.
Bone throne.
The bone throne. And that's when you're kind of chatting about it. So that's, Phoenix shouts out about, oh, we'll just kill him. But it doesn't matter too much. Etch would say the emissaries, the dwarven emissary has been here for the longest, multiple days. The orc emissary arrived yesterday, and the emissary from the capital city has been here for a day as well.
And some background, just do we know if there are any mortal enemies? Do the orcs and dwarves not mix? What do we know?
Sure, make a history check.
We definitely know that the elves have been controlling this entire region. Yeah.
But no, then the dwarves are up and coming, though. And the dwarves control the North Star.
The North Star?
Fork.
North Fork.
Fork.
A little bit. They're definitely there. Let me see. Where's my little old arrow
They've got
map?
plans anyway, involving fairy parts, apparently.
It does seem like there's plans. Yeah. So I'm going to switch over on my Zoom shared thing to the world map, this unfinished world map that I need to go back and add some more cities. But over here on the right little finger canyon, but not really finger, it's kind of a giant area separated. This is the dwarf lands over here. And what was your roll, Tabby, for history? 11. So you would know, dwarves kind of stereotypically are, mining and kind of building and usually keep to themselves over here. But they are kind of pushing more into North Fork, as you have seen previously. And it seems a little odd that they're venturing far away from their cities. Then I guess you would probably come to expect based on them. Let me think more. So the fact that they're sending an emissary to you is odd. It kind of would stand out as what are they doing here? If you recall the capital city, which I'm going to have a name for it in here just a second, this is controlled by the elves, as well as most of the canyon area going north towards Star Lake. but loosely controlled in like the like upper class sense. You have not seen a lot of elves up here, and they probably wouldn't be particularly welcome. But there is taxes that get paid down to the capital city, and kind of like resources that are sent downriver, because all the rivers kind of lead through that large plains down there towards the capital city. The orcs are kind of live in this far off canyon all the way over here. So that is pretty far away from where you guys are. So it's pretty odd that there would be an orc here and there'd be one so fast. So both of those things would be standing out to you. You know that they're typically nomadic and that there's been attempts to go in and kind of like control the wildlands, but it typically ends with a horrible waste of resources. So the elves kind of like leave that area alone. And the dwarves and and the elves kind of coming up from the capital city. That could be, usually you would probably associate that with, tax raises or, coming in to find out like what resources you have. So that would probably not be a super exciting potential. I would imagine that's what you'd kind of jump to. Does that make sense? Is that kind of what you're asking?
It does. So like, for example, the elves tried to kind of control the orcs. Did that mean that elves and orcs don't get along?
I think it's more of like a long time ago. I don't know if you would know the like current standing of those feelings with like an 11. If you're talking about it and discussing, other people could attempt to like make a roll and find out more if you'd like. But I don't know if you'd necessarily know that. Maybe, probably you wouldn't know. Or it was just like so long ago, it'd be like, it'd be more like the orcs would be like, oh, those puny elves, they always try to push in, look how weak they are. That's probably more of what the relationship would be like.
And then I noticed like when you were going over the world map, all of these places, with the exception of the one by the coast, they all have spires. Is that...
Yes, there are spires kind of all distributed around the world map. There's more, because I think since I made this map, we've like talked about it and changed it a little bit. But I built this map with Inkscape, I think, and you get like a 7-day free trial, and so now I have to pay if I want to go change it. So I just haven't updated it within Inkscape, yes.
And are we aware, do any of the other spires work except for like the one in the capital city? Is that kind of like how the Bastion ones where we are? Like it's just completely shut down?
So that would be like tying back to your history of 11 check. So I don't think you would necessarily know with that. And I don't think Rose has been to particularly... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We've been told by Etch that Gillimore, North Fork, ours, the capital, and I think 2 others were online. Like, because I don't remember which ones though.
Yeah, we asked which ones were online, and he let us know that Gillimore was online, which piqued our interest because the last we knew was completely uninhabited.
Right. I knew that you knew that Gilmore was online, but we did say that the capital city was online as well.
I think we said the capital and one other was online.
Oh, did we? Because I think we talked to Etch. Etch seems to know which ones are online, right?
Yeah, he has like a general sense that they're online, but not that they're connected.
Right. All right, so who's first?
Give me 1 second to... so we said that the Gillimore one, as well as the one in the capital city.
Is Snowfall in here with us?
No, Snowfall and Winter are not there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have to role play it. He would be in the room with all his treasures and stuff. And trying to figure out the treasure box.
Oh, right.
And what is Snowfall? Is he a baby dragon or is he...
It's a drake?
I thought he was a fae.
He's
I can't remember.
No, he's Yeah, let me look it up. It's a companion. It's just he's a dragon. It says he's a small dragon. Now he's a medium-sized dragon. So
he is a dragon,
yes,
How
but he
did
can't
you-
die.
but he's also a dragon. Well,
guess
he
he's-
can die, and then I can resummon him.
He's like an extra
With
planar
the same-
dragon, right?
So would he like smell like a dragon to like another dragon?
I think so, because the description is small dragon at level 3. So
He might come out of that dragon plane that you mentioned.
That would make sense.
yeah,
And
Sorry,
is he,
Tabby.
like- is he constructed? Or is he like what?
no, he's a
is he-
living, breathing creature. Yeah, like
Okay.
summoned. Yeah.
Like my steed?
Maybe I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
And where does the steed go? Does the steed go to like a little extraplanar plane or something?
Yeah.
Katana space.
Katana space. Yeah, I like the idea that maybe Snowfall does go to the dragon plane, and maybe as he's like leveling up, he remembers more of it too, and like lets little things slip to you about what the dragon plane is like, and maybe it just makes Winter like want to go there more or something.
Yeah, probably. That'd be cool.
So,
Yep,
is it
looks the
weird
same.
Is it weird that like Winter and I have these like companions and nobody else in the worlds do? Like,
It is super weird.
There's I mean, I think I'm thinking in like Star Lake. There's not a lot of like higher leveled people that you've like really seen or like interact with that you haven't like just murdered like the Baron. But you maybe in like other parts of the world or other cities there might be like higher leveled characters. It's also that I think that there's certainly higher leveled like priests and clerics that you've met, but not like druids or paladins or like fighting classes. And you wonder, it could be that maybe there's a connection with this progenitor magic and your ability to become more powerful that maybe might be connected with that. So, and you're also these tieflings with giant horns, and you're half demons, and you're watery. So I think you're like so far out of the craziness. It's like when the biker gang shows up, people are just like, shows up to like the elementary school. It's just so different that there's just so many competing differences that they'd be like, of course the crazy people would have a horse and a dragon. Let's just not talk to them or they're going to eat our children like they keep shouting about. That's kind of like what I imagine, right?
okay, cool.
And you're also like the creatures that they're like, oh, don't talk to the tieflings or they'll, steal you from nights. You have to go to bed early or eat your vegetables. So you're these like personified monsters that are like giving away money and shouting at them. I think it'd be a very confusing like thing going on, but very like magical feeling too, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah. All right.
And also very like petty, because it's like, what does Vaclav do with all this power? He like makes a giant banner that says, the Baron sucks eggs. So it's like, oh great, I'm so glad we're using our power for that. So like they'd also be like these capricious, crazy monsters that keep shouting about the magic of the child, and like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think their knowledge of you would be such clouded in like mythology and false things that they have even no idea the true capabilities. At least the typical people would.
Okay. Cool.
And they all want to kind of join the cult and hang out in the spire because it seems really cool, and you get free stuff, and they're dropping gold all over the place. It seems like you're like not what they expected, but they're still not sure about it. Cool. Sure. Etch says, who would you like to see first? Vaclav.
I don't know. How about the orc? Never seen an orc.
I'll invite the orcish party. One moment.
And then I'm like, wait, but they haven't been here the longest.
Edge actually stops, and I'm like, what? Go.
Rosa, who would you like to see?
Well, it's whoever Von Claw wants. It's fine. Just,
I'll let the
Really
orcish
doesn't
delegation know that you're ready to see them.
First to die.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm gonna go stand against like. Oh, let me get to the right map. What?
I like that Loki is like standing like behind me and to the left on the throne, you know? Like
Where is this located?
it's my vizier. He keeps leaning over and whispering to me.
Yeah, worm tongue.
are you gonna have like a hand made for him?
Oh yeah.
Hey Dan, where do I find the bone throne?
It
On the-
is kind of, I'm going to zoom out. If you kind of see like this and you kind of zoom in, it's like if you follow the entrance to the spire thing, it's like, it's the one with the red lines. It is
Yeah.
getting a little complicated.
Found it. Okay. So I'm going to I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to stand there and in a pose that I think is menacing and threatening, facing the opposite end of the room. So like when they walk in, I'll be like don't mess with us, like that.
Got it. Can you make an intimidation check just so I know how intimidating you're being?
Hella intimidating. 7.
7, perfect. Yeah, you are like mega edgelord over there.
Yeah. Convinced that I've got this handled. And again, right now I'm pretty pissed that Winter's not here because I'm like, we should be ready to kill these guys.
Got it. Okay. The Etch brings in the delegation of orcs to the throne room. There are 3 of them. I'm going to take the other people out of here. We have some guards. Is Steve the Steed in the throne room?
No.
Okay. Is he not? He just dismissed, or is he somewhere else? That's fine.
I think we would have. He would be there in like the because we've normalized it. He's in the dining room chilling. Like it's raining.
Yeah, that makes sense. Would you have any of your guards in here, or is it just the party and Bodacious Babes? And then are the Bodacious Babes still there, would be my other question.
That's about
I'm fine with it being just the party. The Bodacious Babes are still there.
Well, have you dismissed them?
They're reluctantly clinging to my knees and telling me about their complex inner lives, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, they can be more over by the throne, so that makes more sense. Perfect. The orcs come in. The one of them on the left side looks like the woman kind of like nods to you, Phoenix, as you come in. You do not get a strong sense that she was intimidated by you as you kind of see that interaction.
Okay, so I give her one of these just to get that respect that I know that I deserve. Did that work?
You kind of hear like a loud like snort, and there's like a little bit of a booger flies out of her nose as she is so surprised that you do that. I think she's probably a little over 7 feet tall, which is the shorter of the 3 of them. So she's probably like twice as tall as you. How tall are you, Phoenix?
Like 3 feet, maybe.
Yeah. Well, maybe a little taller, right? You're 12, 11?
Between 3 and 4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think I'm 13 now because I'm teenager.
Got it.
Or 12 going on 13.
Got it. The two male orcs that are kind of coming in are even taller. They're almost 8 feet tall, and you notice immediately that they're incredibly broad-shouldered, very like muscled, and they're wearing like this hide armor that looks like it's been like handcrafted with careful seams through the leather stitching. There's also piercings kind of on their nose and face, as well as like tattoos kind of like scribbled all throughout their body in visible ways, and some are covered by the armor that they're wearing. It looks like the one in the front, who I've labeled on the map as Zolag, you wouldn't necessarily know their name though, seems like his dress is more formal in that there's more colored feathers and beads kind of attached to his like hair and his like outward dress as they kind of like enter into the throne room.
All right. I'm sitting there.
Vaclav, that's an orc? They're kind of ugly, aren't they?
We've met orcs before.
I thought we hadn't met an orc yet.
Speaking infernal, I assume.
There's Zurok is the orc that we met over in
North Fork.
That's right, the one that you
right.
enlisted to like help smuggle or something, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Zurok is that his name?
Yeah.
From North Fork?
So I'm sitting there, man spreading on the throne, and I go, "And Muscle Mama, what's on your mind?"
The one steps forward and says, "Greetings. Do you speak for all?"
Yeah.
Perfect. He steps a little closer to the throne and says, let's see.
Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
When he starts like moving closer like that, Phoenix would definitely take that as a threat and run up in front of him and put my hand out. Show deference. No closer.
He would kind of chuckle a little bit as you do that, and he would kind of like go grab your shoulders and like move you to the side. Would you be resisting that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So you're just like lifted up like a little bag of flour and like moved off to the side. I picture maybe like kicking your legs in the air or something,
yeah, exactly.
as you do that. Maybe even swinging, but like not even be able to like your arm reaches doesn't that far.
Yeah, not even swinging, but when he sets me down, I'll be like, "Thank you for moving me. I wanted to be here."
Perfect. Here it says, "Your young ones are filled with fire and energy. That is good."
The power of the child.
He is certainly full of something.
We seek knowledge on your spires. We wish to bring this glory to our lands.
Well, there it is. See it? What do you want to know about it?
How did you enter and survive?
We're tieflings.
Well, the door was pretty much open, and once we got in here, and then we had to do this sacrifice and bleed into a pot, and the place tried to burn us, but tieflings from hell.
As you start saying that, the woman kind of in the back pulls out like a large, looks like a book with like animal skin pages, and kind of like starts writing down quickly as you're speaking.
And there were a bunch of flying balls of lightning, and they kept zapping us, and we were like, "I would kill them." And then We got down to the basement. We saw what was obviously a font of primal magic, so we just kicked that thing over and kaboom. Yeah, we got magic powers.
What kind of magic powers did you get from this spire?
Just fun little trick ones. Like, let's see. I'll cast Alter Self and turn into a big muscly orc warlord.
Got it. Impressive magic abilities to copy our appearance. Do you gain strength with that as well?
I dismiss it. I'll go. I don't even gain any strength.
I use thaumaturgy to make the ground rumble.
Perfect. Loki, can you make a intimidation check with advantage?
Sure. Well, the first roll was terrible, and the second roll was terrible. 7 total.
7. It doesn't seem like your magic frightens them too much, but they do look around briefly at the room here. The leader seems to say the great Shigar would like to learn more and build connections with the great empire of that you're building here.
I like cigars.
He kind of like smiles at that as well. We will meet again.
Hey, I think this went well. Diplomacy's not so hard, I say to Rosa.
The one from the back kind of like goes forward and kind of like from his one of the little bags on his side kind of like presents it as a gift.
So he's holding a bag?
Yeah, it's like a little leather pulled bag that you might have like on your side. It's almost as big as like a saddlebag because they're so large, but he's kind of like presenting it clearly kind of like in front of him, giving it to you.
From his body language, does it look heavy or light?
Heavy.
Heavy, okay. I kind of like push one of the bodacious babes toward him and I go get that from him, baby.
Of course. And she goes up to grab it and grabs onto the saddlebag. That at least I'm calling it in my head. And she is unable to hold it because of the weight, and it crashes to the ground. There is kind of like a sharp intake of breath from the orcs when that happens.
I kind of roll my eyes. I'm like, honey, I got it. And I...
No. And she's kind of like pulling on it on the ground, and it's like not making any motion. It looks like her muscles are not particularly strong, and that wasn't one of the focuses that Etch seemed to have paid.
And I say, bodacious babe, stand down.
It's Janet.
Yes, ma'am, she says.
And so then did the flap stay closed, like on top of it?
It did kind of like partially spill open, and there are like what looks like some gems and like nodules of rough gold would like spill out from it, as well as some smoothed bones fragments.
I see. Okay. So I'm going to, I'm going to kneel down and make sure that everything is within the satchel. And I'm going to look up to Zorlog and Clog.
Clog, yep.
And I say,
Strength is to be respected.
And then I just kind of like stand to the side. I'm not gonna like make a show of opening it up or anything in front of everybody.
We have like a closet of like +1 long swords and stuff, right?
Yep.
I think so. That sounds right.
All right. So I call Etch over and I say to him, you know, get one of those magic swords out of the closet. Bring it here.
Yes, sir. And he probably disappears and dematerializes, and then rematerializes a moment later with one of the swords from the closet.
I say,
Was it from the stack that Winter's going through right now? So-
Is it from the treasure stack, or is it from a different?
It's from guys we've killed previously. I don't know if Winter's been
Yeah.
dragging them into his room or not.
We have like a store of them.
Okay, I think I'm guessing Winter is probably collecting all that stuff and going over it. Would be my imagining.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Etch would appear in your room, Winter, with you and Snowfall, and would say, "May I take one of those longswords?"
What? No. Why?
It is requested in the throne room. Vaclav would like it.
Wow. He can come and get it then.
I will inform him. Thank you. And Etch would rematerialize back in the throne room. He'd say, like, "I'm sorry, Vaclav. Winter is using all of the swords right now."
Here, take one.
He would say, he would turn to you, Rosa, and say, "Rosa, how would you like me to proceed?"
What?
And then, I'm surprised. I'm like,
What?
Etch, are you broken?
I am fully functioning, sir.
Go get that sword.
Oh, one moment, please.
Oh shit!
He'd turn back to you, Rosa, awaiting which.
Just drops wide open.
Yeah, I think there's Zolag. Is that what you said? Oh yeah, Zolag as well. His jaw drops open. He even looks to you, Phoenix, surprised.
I narrow my eyes suspiciously at Rosa.
and I'm like, what? I don't know.
Rosa, would you like me to get the sword? Winter did say that Vaclav can get it himself.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go get it. And then I look over, like, kind of in a look of, like, trying to pass it off as, like, martial weapons, like, you know. And because I'm, like, in my full plate and stuff, and I'm like, they don't know the difference. Excuse me, I'll be back. And I take it upon myself, and I'm still holding, like, all of this stuff, and I'm gonna exit the throne room and actually gonna go and...
Perfect. Can you make a persuasion check to try to convince that, like, smooth over, you know, the diplomacy? That's persuasion, right? Kinda?
Yeah. And really well, yeah. That would be a 20.
The 24, perfect. Yeah, it seems like they both kind of defer to what you're saying. You head out, Rosa. Then Zolag says, Zolag says to Vaclav, "You have very strong servants." Clearly motioning to Rosa.
I go.
I look at Vaclav like, you better, and I say something in Infernal. I'm like, watch your tongue.
Watch your tongue.
Oh shit!
I start playing ominous music.
yeah. Or the like the showdown. Do.
I lick my lips with my forked tongue.
I tap Zolog and I'm like, watch this.
She's not even my strongest servant.
I just kind of like I'm walking out of the room and I'm shaking my head. And we don't have to role play it while you.
Oh yeah. They're gonna talk to you a little bit. We'll come back to it. Rosa, you're gonna go chat with Winter quick. You show up in his room.
I show up in his room and I'm like, Winter, why are all the weapons in your room?
Hold on. And I start shoving the stuff.
Winter, what does the room look like? I'm picturing. Are you like cataloging everything and sorting everything? That's like what I'm imagining, and you've like sorted it all by weight or what does it look like when Rosa like opens the door?
Yeah, probably just a bunch of stuff that he sorted in whatever form. It's probably not a logical order of anything. It's just like what he likes the best.
To his favorite, to at least. And what is it like? Shininess? What is his?
Probably the biggest, like the gems and things like that, and all are the biggest things, and then the smaller stuff at the end. Yeah.
Got it. And are the weapons and everything mixed
shiny
within?
And I'm
everything's
like, you know how like 5-year-olds, they like line everything up.
That's what.
It's
like he has every gold coin like separate lined up, and he has to walk on the floor because it's like taking up his entire space. It's like no, don't move anything. That's kind of what I was imagining. Like,
and I'm like, what are you doing?
What's that in your hand?
It's why? What is on the floor?
Our stuff.
Well,
The
this
hoard.
is a bag of stuff.
wouldn't he be like my horde?
yeah, my hoard. Yeah. What? Let me see. And then he'll like tiptoe through all the stuff and look at the bag.
And I'm like, I'm letting him do it. I'm imagining this mom holding groceries, and she's walked into like the kids have made a fort in the room, and she's like, "What? You better clean this up." And why do you have all of my weapons? Like, and he's
I'm
like,
sorting everything.
okay, well, clean this up. This can't just be lying out like this, Winter. You're supposed to be.
Well, it's in the room. I'll close the door.
Winter, and like I'm looking at like I'm seeing Snowfall in his like little nest, and he's like licking this like scepter.
Yeah. And he has like a little fort of gold items that he's made like into a little cave, and he's crawled into it. Yeah.
Winter, you gotta clean this up, man. Like you can't just have this out. There are people here that we don't even know. Somebody could just wander in here. You didn't even lock the door.
I'll lock it when I leave. Don't worry. And wait, would you get these from one of those guys?
I picture, Rosa, as you're saying all that, Winter's like, wait, let me look in the bag. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, well, look at this. Oh, and then he's...
Exactly.
We're going to go through this later, Winter. And I'm like tiptoeing over like this like little pile here.
Watch that spot. No,
Rosa,
I'll get it.
Rosa, can you make an acrobatics check? Is that a disadvantage with your armor, or is that only stealth?
That's stealth.
Okay.
So that would be a 14.
14. Oh, you're able to navigate the piles.
Yeah, and I'm like going for.
Here, leave the bag. Take the sword.
No, I'm not gonna.
Here,
no.
I'm going with you.
No. Okay, that's fine, but I'm not gonna disrespect them by just like not showing up with their gift. And then I like.
No, I said take the sword. Leave the bag here.
I'm not gonna leave the bag, Winter.
Okay, well I'm watching it then. Let's go.
Okay, that's fine.
Snowfall. Come on.
So I'm gonna grab like the largest longsword that is. We have a collection of like +1 stuff that we got from North Star when we went through that like the catacombs of.
Yeah, I think you do have a fair bit of stuff, so that totally makes sense.
Find, like the largest one that was just like even unwieldy for me.
Got it.
And bring that one with me.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys re-enter the throne room. Winter, you would immediately notice the orcs that are here and kind of present. Vaclav, you were kind of chatting a little bit with Zolog.
So, remember it's like 130 degrees in here, right?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Is that bothering them at all?
That's a good question. They definitely see some like perspiration like showing up on their faces and starting to like drip down, but they are not outwardly showing that it's bothering them. If that makes sense.
Stoic, right?
Yes.
I say, so how did the cigar know about this place, know about us, to send you?
The great Shigar was informed in a dream that there was something great happening in the plains here outside of the city of Star Lake. We were sent as an envoy.
Dream. Wow. Do you have a lot of dreams like that?
Not as powerful as this. That's why we made utmost haste to get here.
Huh. So you really tapped in. How did you get here so fast? It's a really long way away, right?
It is quite the travel, yes.
Uh-huh. So...
Yeah, they're gonna have some kind of like super special horse, and it's gonna be called something. Anyone have a cool name for like some kind of super large, fast horse creature thing?
Silver.
What?
I hope silver.
No. What'd you say, Ian?
Chocobo.
A chocobo? Sure, that works. Those are those like Final Fantasy ones, right?
Yeah.
And they're like super weird looking.
They're giant chickens. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, they're probably a more fierce. I'm thinking, but yeah, that's what.
Could be axe beaks.
Axe beaks. Oh wait, is that from Final Fantasy 2?
No, that's from D&D.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, we'll go axe beaks. I like the sound of that better.
Yeah. Cool.
We used our largest axe beaks and ran them all through the night for 3 days.
Axe beaks, huh?
Axe beaks.
They're trained for speed.
Oh, we have one?
Oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not there yet. We only took enough for our party. If you would like one, we can ask the Great Sugar.
That'd be great. Tell him
Yeah.
that Phoenix would like one.
Yeah, next time you come, if you want to bring some axe beaks for us, we'll have something nice for you too.
Absolutely.
Dan,
Yes.
While when Rosa left and we're like waiting, and Zolog and Vaclav started talking, Phoenix would have walked over to the other two and started a little banter with these guys, and it would have opened with, sorry for coming on so strong, so intimidating like that. You know, we need to make sure everything's okay. You know, build some trust. But do you guys know Zukar? Isn't that his name? Zukar, the one that we know?
I think so. No.
North Fork?
Yeah, that's the one that Rosa or Tabby was kind of mentioning. He would say,
Zukar?
"You are the strong doorman from before." This is Gull that's talking to you.
Uh-huh.
And you asked if she knew Zukar. I do not know of that name.
Oh, the shame. Good guy. He's orc too. Yeah.
You know other orcs here in this land?
Oh yeah. We know all kinds of people.
Ah, he must be in the outcast Zukar, who
Yeah, exactly.
murdered the mother of the king. All right, so yeah, when Rosa gets back with the sword, I'll say, here's one of our swords. You can give it to the cigar, and if he likes it, or he can give it to his kids, whatever. It's just a token,
Thank you for this gift. This will do well in the great treasury.
Cool.
Winter, you're just showing up. Would you do anything out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'd probably start trying to talk to them. We don't have to roleplay it, but of course asking them if they know any dragons and stuff. Ride in on Snowfall.
They did just mention the the great, what did he call it?
The Great Armory, I think, right?
Oh,
No, the great treasury.
Oh, the Great Treasury.
Oh, I heard that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, where's this treasury?
It is in Yeka, on the second story of the tallest tower.
Winter whispers to Snowfall to, hey, remember that. And then keeps listening and what they're doing.
Is this your baby dragon? Gull would approach you, Winter and Snowfall.
Yes, this is Snowfall.
And
I
you
would
asked
have,
about dragons too, right?
Yeah,
And Snowfall's not 2 squares, it's just 1 square, right?
he's medium right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's probably like a big wolf kind of.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is there a dragon type that is like strength based? Or like very strong?
I think the gold and red dragons are supposed to be like the strongest ones.
Or if
Yeah.
you want to go like all the supplementary material, I think iron dragons have no breath weapon and rely on physical power alone.
Oh, really?
There you go.
I think so.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah, he would say, a pity he is not an iron type. He would be much stronger if he was.
Oh, what's cool about Snowfall is he can change type whenever he wants.
Impossible. I've never heard of a dragon that could do that.
Oh, watch this. Snowfall. And then I have him shoot his lightning breath weapon, and then I'll snap my fingers and resummon him, and then have him shoot like an acid thing after that.
Wow. If you ever are come out to the Great Wilds and are outside of the city of Yeka, you should stay and meet Kildranath, the protector of creatures. He is the great iron dragon that lives beneath the city. He would be interested in meeting your young dragon baby that is of all types.
That sounds awesome. And I'll ask him what languages they normally speak there too, and put it on my list.
Oh, we speak Orc.
No others? Draconic with the dragon?
The dragon does not speak much. He speaks through smashing and destroying what he does not like.
That makes sense.
I figured it would. He's like, oh, maybe that's what I should do.
I will learn your language and come to your land.
We await that. We must go and send these notes back to the great Shigar. Now you're messing up all my names, Ian, when you intentionally mispronounce them, then I can't remember who they are.
And I'm like, wait, Zorlad, your tallest tower in Yeka, does it work?
The tallest tower? Only outside of it. We're having the inside is dangerous and filled with fire.
We should go there. We can fix it.
Okay, so we have some experience with different spires throughout the land, and we found that there's tends to be specific types of anomalies, if you care to say, things, monsters, undead, things like that. What manner of protection does your spire have?
When we attempt to enter, first he'd say, thank you for speaking on this. Whenever we attempt to enter, it is filled with magical intrusions, and all of our strength of our strongest warriors are unable to break through the magical attacks and the illusions and trickeries.
illusions and trickeries. Like
Things that look real, but they are not real. When you swing a sword at them, your energy is wasted, and you fall into a pit. And then you are scarred. And then he shows like motions to a big scar on the side of his head.
Well, that's easy. You just have to learn how to see things without your eyes, like I do. And I close my eyes and I like do a demonstration of like tossing something, grabbing it again, tossing, with blind sight.
Yeah. This is impressive. Did you learn that from your magic inside of the towers?
I think. No, I just have it because I'm a dragon.
You do not look like a dragon. You look like a tiefling.
Well, I have the scales from my armor.
Right.
I'm only wearing
But he has like his pelt and stuff, and I think he would probably have a strong sense with the natural world. He would know that he's like, no, you're no bullshitting a bullshitter.
Yeah, well, I can do all kinds of things like this, and then I'll like fire off a fire bolt and do some other stuff that I'm trying to think what else is. Yeah, I'll just try to show off, basically.
Yeah. Impressive feats, but still no dragon.
And I'm like, I changed the subject, and I'm like, it's about to the tower in Yeka.
Winter, are you gonna stand for that?
Oh God!
Does the
How dare you? He's a dragon.
does the tower speak to you?
It speaks to our hearts and desires to be inside, but no words come from it. Is it true that you have used the towers to teleport across great distances? I've heard that as a rumor.
I like look around to make sure that nobody's around besides us. And I say, it is quite dangerous, but we've been known to dabble in portal travel.
If we could turn our spire on, maybe we could teleport between our lands and save the great travels between it.
Yeah. And I look up at Lockhold, I'm like, yeah. How did you get here?
We rode our axe beaks all through the night. For many nights.
Where are your axe beaks now?
They are secured to a tree 3 hours walk northwest of the city.
You left your axe beaks unattended, tied to a tree.
Long ropes. They can take care of themselves. They are well trained.
Okay. You've been here for 2 days?
2.5.
And I look over at Phoenix, who's like the druid. I'm like, okay.
Axe beaks are tough.
Okay, yeah, we should like to meet this great Shigar one day. Yes, Bakla?
Yeah, maybe.
Zolog would say, it has been a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Rosa, and you as well, Vaclav. We must take our leave and return these notes.
And then I do the shape that Zurog and I made when I befriended him, and I like grabbed forearm to forearm instead of the normal like bow or whatever.
Yeah, with Zolog?
Yeah, to each of them.
Oh, perfect. As you grab like that with Zolog, his like eyes like flare, and then he goes to attempt to like pull you and like flip you over him. Can you make an athletics check? A opposed grapple is like you make a oh no, I have to make the attack roll, right?
Yep.
Oh, she has to make a save.
The save, that's right. Go ahead, make a save.
Ooh. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, much better. That would be a 22.
Perfect. He pulls like incredibly strong at you as attempting to like pull you and like flip you over, like as kind of like a wrestling like pull. And you like firmly for a moment you like lose your grip, but then you like regain it and like firmly hold your ground. And he says, your strength is commendable."
I'm smiling, and he said, "As is yours."
Perfect. And you do the same with the other two? Yeah, they do not attempt to pull like the other did. I think you think after Zolog was unable to, they defer to you as well.
Yep.
Perfect. They head out. Zolog has the shield, the new sword, kind of strapped to his back. It is much shinier than the rest of his armaments.
As they leave, then I come over to the throne, to the bone throne, where Loki and Vankov are, and I give him the bag of loot that was given to me.
That's cool. I just drop it inside of the throne for now.
I'll hang on to that.
Of course you will. I drop it inside of the throne, and Loki like quietly pulls it behind the throne.
Yep.
Perfect. Etch would say, "Would you like to meet one of the other delegations now?"
Yeah. Let's do the dwarf. That ought to piss the elf off.
As you wish.
Winter would tell Phoenix is those poor orcs don't know dragons. They only know the one that they have. They're confused.
Yeah, they're not the smartest.
They don't even speak Draconic.
How lame are they? They have a dragon, and they don't even talk to it.
I'm like,
We'll have to go and talk to him.
We would win. That dragon would come home with us.
like,
Yeah.
In the chat, I threw a couple of those names: the Kildreneth, Protector of Creatures, as well as the Yenka, the City in the Great Wilds. And I was the second floor of the tallest tower, is where the Great Treasury was, I believe, too. Okay, and Dwarf. Etch heads out and grabs the Dwarf delegation.
in Infernal, as Etch is going to go fetch them, I say to Winter, "Are you gonna bring up the purple ribbon again?"
That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right, Etch will bring in 2 dwarves. Where's Etch? Over here. Into the room, which I'm guessing everyone's kind of like resetting back to where you were. Phoenix, are you going back to the Edgelord corner?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
Winter, are you?
Go with him, yeah.
You would go with him. I wasn't sure, so on the other side. Okay. Perfect.
I'm actually gonna come over. No, I'll stay here. But while that was happening, I'm gonna tell Loki, "You will not believe what Winter has done to his room. He's got all the gold out, and it's like spread all over the floor. Piles of jewels, no rhyme or reason. Like just totally just talking to Loki about it."
Like, well, what did you expect from him? he, he's got his horde now. I mean, pretty soon, maybe he is gonna be a dragon.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm not gonna encourage it,
He's
but
never going to be a dragon.
well,
Not loud enough for me to hear.
It definitely is. As well, Etch is gone before they've re-entered. And Winter's there, too.
Winter's also talking to Phoenix. I don't know if you would overhear it if he's talking to Phoenix at the time.
You can make a perception. I would say 14 and up, you can hear him.
like, Rosie's a kid. He's gonna be messy, and
He keys in on part of the conversation when Baklov mentioned, I think, that maybe, or no, Loki said that I'd be a dragon.
Loki
Was it
said
Loki?
maybe he will be a dragon someday,
Yeah.
and then Bucklov said he'll never be a dragon. At which
Oh,
point
okay.
I was,
Yeah. Loki, Loki said that, and he's like, about time you know I'm a dragon. And maybe doesn't hear Vaklov's statement.
Or choose not to.
Yeah.
you've still got your tiefling horns, Winter.
Dragons have horns too.
Your
Right.
tiefling horns.
And they're growing because I'm a dragon now.
Uncle Loki, you're being hornist.
That I am.
The bodacious babes are hydrating.
Because it's very hot in the room.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm glad you called that out. Otherwise, they probably would have died from dehydration. So that's good.
You know, Dad would be like, "Oh, you didn't say they drank."
You didn't say they drank. You didn't say they went to the bathroom. So now they have burst bladders. Oh, perfect. Etch brings in the two dwarves as part of their delegation. They are wearing very ceremonial armor and almost like robes that are kind of over them. And they're kind of like large religious symbols that would be like the big Moradin's hammer on the front of each of their like cloaks that they're wearing over them.
So the sense I'm getting is that dwarves are like a theocracy of some sort. Yeah.
That is a strong, that is definitely the case, yeah. And they would be entering a
Maybe
Phoenix
just say-
Winter. You guys are at the entrance. Are you doing anything? Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, Winter would wave and speak to them in Dwarvish and say, welcome, friends. Those adults, they're not super bright, so they don't know Dwarvish, but they like to help. They mean well.
And then
Your command of the Dwarven tongue is strong.
Thank you.
and Phoenix would like pound his chest and go.
You're speaking in Dwarvish sounding gibberish?
Yes.
Got it, perfect. Mine. Gold. Yeah, exactly. That's what, or maybe Phoenix knows like 2 words. Yeah, he's like, gold.
Winter would have told him.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like when we speak Japanese and we go Toyota Sushi Set.
That's exactly what I'm kind of like imagining. And they would say, your lessons have a ways to go, young one. They would say in Dwarvish to you, Phoenix. But you would obviously not understand it.
In Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish, sorry.
I nod and say, "You're welcome."
Yeah. And say, where's the bathroom? Yeah, exactly. Perfect. They enter in as well up to the little area that looks like a receiving area. Is there any like spot that you've demarcated on the ground or anything?
Nah.
All right, cool. They're kind of just choosing where to go. They would say, thank you for having us. The stonework here is impressive.
Isn't it just like featureless black obsidian, basically?
It is, yes.
I go, your beard's long.
It is. Thank you. You have managed to find the secrets of the spire. We would like to know the secrets you have discovered.
Well, then they wouldn't be secret.
I was just gonna say that.
We would hope that your trust in us would grow, and we could have a relationship built from the Great Dwarven Lands over to the Great Plains.
Well, I'd like to trust you. But all I know about you is that you're involved in some kind of, fairy organ trade. And you're planning something big. Can you tell me more about that?
Fairy organ trade.
Yeah.
Creatures of the Fae?
Uh-huh.
You would say, what do you say? I like your, it's just like Vaclav's style is so hard to like plan for or come up with. So you always like throw me for a little loop.
We will launch an investigation. We'll form a committee.
Right? No.
Launch an
He would. That was one of my ideas. But he would say, creatures of the Fae. It's all a means to an end.
Yeah. What's the end?
Translocation.
What's that?
A connection through space, bringing worlds closer together, and our dwarf lands closer to yours.
I don't know. Chopping up fairies. It's kind of, it's only a foot span away from chopping up tieflings. I don't dig it.
As you wish. We will inform your lack of desire of peace to the high clerics at Moradin, of Moradin.
Yeah. You want me to write something for you to explain it?
If you would, that would be wonderful.
All right. Etch, can I get a paper and a pen? It's okay with Rosa?
Is it okay with Rosa? May he have a paper and pen?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why you would make sure of Vaclav. Here you go. Go on that
No,
side
I
of
would
you.
either.
Winter would say in an infernal, like, why are you being so mean to our dwarven friends?
And I'm like, because they are trying to totally use the life force of all fake creatures.
All fake creatures. We just had the one and we let him go.
Don't you remember what he said?
Maybe. What? Why don't you remind me, just in case?
Yes, but what do you remember?
Yeah.
They've been capturing the Fae and using all of their parts to run their machines and steal their Fae essence and their inherent primordial magic.
Oh, it wasn't just that one?
No, they're collecting them.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Let's
So I
stop that.
I draw a cartoon picture of a fairy pulling a dwarf along by his beard, and the dwarf's bum is hanging out, and I draw the bum really and pay attention to detail.
Yeah, is it very hairy I'm picturing?
And then I label the dwarf Moradin. Then I roll it up, and I seal it, and I give it to the dwarves.
Perfect. They would say, thank you for this missive. We will return it promptly.
Okay.
And they will escort themselves out.
Yeah, you bet.
I say in Infernal, I'm like, Bob, we're starting a war with the dwarves. You realize that, right?
Let them come, little stunties. We got the power.
And once we get Winter's Tower, there will be no stopping the dragons.
Yeah, if that ever happens.
We
I
have
mean,
Winter Spire.
We don't have Winter's Spire. Rosa stole it when you cheated in that game, Loki.
All right, let's see the elves.
Perfect. Let me pull them in. All right, there is an elf that joins in. Etch would escort him inside. Phoenix, I'm resetting back to where everybody was, I'm guessing, but I don't know. And this particular elf is dressed in his finest as well. He would have like the city crest of the capital city, which is called Israntz, is what the capital is called.
Is he dressed in blue?
He is dressed in blue, kind of like a light blue. His hair is kind of like long and kind of like white, and kind of like comes in and kind of like bows deeply to like the throne room, as well as turns around and bows deeply to Phoenix and Winter.
Is he using any obvious magic?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, often.
Winter would bow and speak.
I wasted another natural
Elvish.
20 on it.
Nice. It does not appear that he might. There might be some kind of a slight magical aura that you can kind of sense, maybe from like a ring or a jewelry that might be like enhancing him somehow. But it doesn't seem like there's some like exorbitant thing going on. Is that what you're looking for?
I thought maybe he was using something to keep comfortable in the hot room or something like that.
Oh, that's a good question. I think he would be immediately being affected by the hot room. I don't think he had clearly planned for that.
Okay.
I bring greetings from the capital city of Israntz. I am pleased to see that your spire here is online and clear. It is as the prophecies and the stories foretold.
Really? I didn't think you guys would be happy about that.
Well, we are very happy to reestablish communication as well as connections between the spires.
Ah, that's good to know. We thought maybe we killed the Emperor when we turned this thing on.
What?
Oh, just, the timing. The Emperor died about the same time we turned this thing on. So we thought maybe it was us, but I guess that's just crazy, right?
That is, I did not know that specifically.
It's like, that's coincidence, right?
You, the same moment you turned the spire on was, what day was that? And he mentions like the specific day. And it is the same day, so do you confirm it?
I go, Etch, what day was it?
The 12th of, estuary.
Etch has regained his sense of time.
Oh, right, because he lost... Well, since... I think since he was, like, in sleep mode, he can remember anything since then, we'll say. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I thought he'd be like, 12 minutes ago.
Yeah. 1,000 years. Yeah. No, he would confirm the time. So the great brewing civil war is due to the tieflings here in the city of Star Lake?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Well, the three brothers have gone to war in the city, and it's lines have been drawn, and travels have been restricted since that day.
Whoa,
That,
that's crazy.
that family counseling.
Yeah.
They need help.
Yeah. So, which brother are you from?
Oh man. That is an old note. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find that. I have it somewhere.
That's fine. Won't mean anything to us.
Yeah. So he would say, he would probably reference, well, I'm going to just come up with a placeholder name that I might have to clarify again later. And we'll say it was Louvain. He'd say, I'm of course with the Master Louvain, who holds the main center of Israance.
Okay.
Just, Jesus.
But I've also
Good luck with your civil war.
I've heard rumors that there is that you are able to locate quickly or teleport between spires. Is that true?
Yeah. One or more many powers.
Well, the spire in the center of Israance is turning online. Can we connect it?
No, we don't want to be connected.
It would build a strong sense of trust, and Brother Louvain would, or a great, I forgot what I called him. Master Louvain would repay it in manyfold.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd repay it. So Louvain controls that tower? That
Yes.
spire?
Completely.
Well,
Has he grown horns since he turned on the spire?
Ooh, that's a good question. Since he's turned on the spire, we haven't seen him in person.
oh, that's a warning sign.
Suspicious.
He's been studying very closely within it.
He's corrupt.
All right, well, we'll try to establish some communication, I guess, but right now we don't want any. No, thank you. No elven armies.
We would of course have an agreement to not teleport anything that wasn't agreed upon beforehand.
Well, you know what to say about agreements. I stick out my forked tongue.
I was told your kind strongly believe in agreements and hold to them. Is that not true?
What do you mean your kind?
Those of the forked tongue type, of course. He kind of like takes a step back as he hears the outcry from Phoenix and Vaclav.
Yeah, I produce flame in my hand.
You're the best diplomat that Louvain's got, huh?
I am the best diplomat that was available. Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, go back and tell him something.
Yes. What would you like me to tell him? That you agree?
No.
I would be raised multiple levels if this mission was successful.
Multiple levels, huh? We only get one level every 4 sessions.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, go on. Run along.
Yeah, tell him it was a success that
Yeah.
you're still alive and you were invited to leave.
Yeah, tell him we'll be in touch.
He will eagerly await your connections.
Yeah, good.
That's how we like it.
Could we go there and then talk to him?
Yes, of course. He would very much welcome a visit. I'm sure.
And then I'll speak in Infernal to Vaclav. Look, if we teleport over there, maybe we get, the tower.
In Infernal, I said, pretty sure this guy speaks Infernal.
Ian, you see kind of like a smirk on his mouth when you say that.
Oh, never mind.
And he turns and kind of leaves, and he kind of like looks at you, Winter, still with a little bit of that smirk on, and kind of like leaves quickly.
I think you started 2 wars, Blackhawk. 3.
I think Ian was like, we need more conflict, so fuck everyone. No, I'm teasing.
I say, well, the orcs seem to like us.
Yeah, they're getting axe beats.
Yeah, but they're pretty dumb, so
They're smart enough to bring tribute.
that's true. They may deal with a single dragon, but they clearly don't know about any other dragons.
In Draconic, I say, they speak your language, right?
They don't speak. Oh, if you're talking about Draconic, no, but if it's money, then yes.
Alright.
Clarification's important.
Rose, I think I handled that well. What do you think?
Sure. 2 wars that are impending. You
No,
adapt
they respect strength.
in a civil war that's not even ours. I mean, we have our own family problems.
Exactly, and I didn't get us into it. Isolationism, baby.
I'm like, and yeah. So now we've got all of these things that we got to worry about, and you're basically telling everybody that we can teleport. Cool.
What, should I tell them we can't teleport?
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah. Like, you've made us a target. You put targets on our backs. Again.
Hey, I've had a target on my back since I was born, Rosa. I don't know about you.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yours is now glittering with magic and gold. Yay!
Tiefling women. Never just say, hey, good job. I need to project strength.
We need more spires, and then you can start wars, Blackhawk.
Alright, anyway. Are we going to North Fork now? What's going on?
We already have that spire. Let's go get the one in whatever, the Gilmore.
Gilmore.
What about the family?
No, let's go to the elves. Let's take theirs.
The family.
I like that one.
Alright.
Get
Put a
my
pin in that.
spire. We gotta get the dragon spire, but you guys aren't strong enough yet. That's what the one guy said. He said you die on the way. Can't handle the cold.
Strong enough? Yeah, winter. What are you even talking about? We have to get the family back together.
You go,
No,
We could do that too.
I think we should get the family before the dwarves open that letter.
That's actually, well, it's your fault, but let's go do that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I don't think, Vaclav, did you tell everyone what was in the letter? I think Loki would know because he was looking over your shoulder.
He's just standing right behind me.
I think he was like, I think the butt needs to be hairier. That's right.
We also know they asked for a missive with that information, so Winter just assumed it was we're at war or whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's go get the family then, and then we can go get that other spire after we deal with that one.
Cool.
Patch, teleport us over to what North Fork? So
Let's go to the teleportation chamber.
It will use significantly less energy if we teleport from the chamber instead of from the throne room, Edge would say.
I don't care how much energy. Why do we need? Doesn't matter. It comes back, right?
I'm like, winter.
I like your style.
It comes back. Burn it all. The trees will grow. The oil comes back. I like that.
Hey,
Winter, the oil baron.
No one gets in my room, even you. Not until we get back. Unless we specifically say you can go in and get stuff.
And I'm like, Winter, why don't you just make that door a wall?
That door is a wall until I get back.
Yeah, inspiration for Ken, if you didn't have it. That was pretty good. No acknowledgement of, like, oh, that's a great idea. No, just like, no, that's what I said before.
Also, can I give inspiration to Ian for the dwarf drawing?
The dwarf drawing? Yeah, that's good.
That was good.
I thought you were going to, like, dictate a note. The cartoon idea was really good. And then sealing it up so they didn't see it, I also really like that. Because I was like, oh, how are they going to react when they're looking at it? But you're right, if it's, like, sealed up, they're not going to look at it until they get all the way back home, right? That's gonna go. Oh, what did they say? So, I'm looking forward to that. That's good.
One of the doors, Morden. I'm like, oh my god.
It reminds me of when there's, like, the cartoons of the Prophet, right? In, like, the real world. And then they, like, totally... It's like that's basically what you did. And I was like, that's...
Yep, sentenced to death.
Yeah,
Their theocracy, right?
right.
So
Yeah.
could we have considered this a short rest? This whole thing?
I mean, it might be wise to do a short rest after this before you teleport. Because it might be like a lunchtime to do a little like long rest. And then to clarify, it sounds like Winter was like, we're going to North Fork. But you definitely notice when Winter says we're teleporting there, Etch kind of turns to Rosa for confirmation.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even notice that. I'm like, of course we're going to Northport. That's how we can get the family. Plus, it'll be great to make sure that Spire's okay.
Perfect. Cool. Okay, so why don't we do a short rest? Then teleport to North Fork. Quick little lunch. And then also, do you have any other like ongoing orders? We're not going to role play them just because if we want to move on with like what should be going on with the city of Star Lake. Because I think you had Rosie, you had the new guy that was kind of like taking charge of everything, right? Greeds or something? Greeds? And then you also had all the people there, and they're kind of joining the cult. Vaclav, you're kind of like taking the lead on that. Do you have any general idea? Not the cult, the group of the... What is it called again? The Spire followers? Like, once you take the spoon, what are you then?
The spoon
The
initiate.
like level 1
I got it,
initiate
I got
or
it.
whatever.
The Shora.
You're like a level 1 Shora or something? Okay.
Shora. Yeah.
Sure. And then... perfect. So that's kind of going
I
on.
think we wanted Sarlise to also be involved. She was the loyal, cowardly, small, organized astrologist. Because she's part of the family, and we wanted somebody in the family to be
Got it. Yep, no, that's perfect.
making some...
And then my other question is, did you give any sense of, like, what should happen to the Baron's house? Is that yours, owned by the Tieflings? Are you giving it to someone? Is it being raised? Like, what is...
If someone asked Winter, he would say it's ours now.
Right, sure.
Specifically, Winter's because he discovered the treasure in the house. So
I think it would make a great noodle restaurant.
I left in charge
lots of room. You could put a noodle restaurant in, and have it be the secondary lair.
Second layer.
The was it a butcher that was connected to the Spire under
The barber.
passage?
The barber.
Close,
Barber,
though.
that's it. That we should give it to him as a reward for helping us.
Tabby, what were you saying?
We left it in charge of with the guy, the
Leeds.
with Keter, the Baron henchman, the ally that we have.
Oh, that's right.
the army already is, and we put him in charge of it. But
And what's his like general directive?
his general directive is to
Put 2 tons of mudweed in the.
Right.
yeah.
And that's it?
I think he's also in charge of distributing the fish, which I think just means he'll create a black market.
I would
Oh, no,
imagine.
he wouldn't actually.
No, he's pretty nice. Yeah.
It's the fish. It's the reconstruction of the city, and like the overall operations of the city. And it's going to be done through the Baron's mansion as it was before.
Got it. So it's like the seat of the effective government, whereas like the little spire is your throne.
Administrative.
Thank you.
But,
Perfect.
Yeah.
But the ballroom is going to be converted into a noodle restaurant.
The administrative lair.
The administrative lair. At least that's what Winter calls it when he goes there. Perfect. And then that works out for me. Okay, cool. Let me do a quick little bio break, and then we'll head over to Norfolk. Ian, do you happen to remember when you went through that portal to like the plane of negative energy? Was that like a different map, or where was that?
It was
I do think-
not.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
No.
do think he had a map for it, though.
I thought
Did
so.
you? Mm.
Yeah.
I just can't find it now.
There was a map of it with like all of these tokens, and some of them were like big, and some of them were small.
Right? Okay.
I mean, the map wasn't like a lot. It was just a little bit of land with
Yeah, just annoying not to have to.
a coffin at the end, right?
Right.
Sure, it wasn't the same map.
I don't see it anywhere on there.
Oh. I have to go back and look.
Norfolk now? Huh?
No, it was like that like void plane. That
Playing with diagram.
Weird. Never lost a map before on Schmeppy. Wonder if I just. I do have like 20 maps in here now because there's like. I went back and I was like, oh, the astral plane, maybe that's it. But I was like, oh no, that's when we were in the old campaign going to the astral plane. That's funny. Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll find it if I find it. Otherwise, we'll see. Who knows what you guys will even do when we get there, so that's totally fine. Cool. Snowfall, Winter, Phoenix, Rosa, Vaclav, and Loki. We're all headed over towards the... so you had your short rest, in case you want to record anything in that realm. And then you're heading over to the teleportation room and heading over to the spire at North Fork, correct? Oh, right. Okay. The teleportation is successful. Let's head over to the North Fork map. Explore. And I believe we are all the way out east in this kind of like light colored area. And there is probably a teleportation circle in one of the rooms here. We'll add a little teleportation room just off to the side over here.
I found it on the North Fork map.
Oh, the plane?
Yeah.
Where?
It's literally right below the open pit area. Below there is the obelisk.
Oh, it was like so close in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
What the fuck?
What indeed?
What indeed, right? Okay, perfect. Oh, and then the little portal area. Well, actually, we'll pull it in here. Where is everybody?
Yeah, it pushed too close to the back center.
You have us all on the map a little bit up and to the right of where you're looking at on the training screen. Up and to the right. There it
Oh,
is.
oh, that must be like the top of the spire.
Yep.
That would make sense. Thank you, Ken. Cool. We'll pull everybody back in to the little teleportation room. That I'm going to make really fast. That was, of course, there the whole time. Oops.
Where are
Uh,
we're in the North Fork now.
North Fork?
All right. As you kind of appear in here, Restore will momentarily afterwards kind of come rushing in and say, welcome back.
What's going on, Restore? Any news?
News is that everything is becoming more online and up to and working correctly. The temperatures in both of the spas have held steady for the last 3 days. The humidity is controlled correctly, and there is the scent of the aromatics of what are some scents that would be at the spa?
Like eucalyptus.
The eucalyptus a repository and scent maker. What the heck are those things called? The little diffusers is correctly on, and I hope that you'll be very.
Any of that. What's happening outside the spire?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What about our paladin friends?
Their relaxation level has significantly increased since you have last been here.
Okay.
They have been eating healthily, and their stools have become more normal.
Okay, but hey, let's go kill that vampire thingy and get this over with.
Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to assist in that.
Okay, I was talking to them.
I know.
Come
but,
on, Snowfall, let's go.
I'm like, Winter, where are you going?
Going to kill that thing in the box that Vaclav was talking about.
Yeah, all by yourself? You're just gonna go. You're just gonna take Snowfall out into the unknown. No plan.
Yeah, I can just bring him back. It's not a big deal.
And I look over at Loki and like, do something with him.
So, there's no air.
Winter,
and you
heal.
can't see. There's no air and you can't see there, and then you're constantly dying.
I can see just fine.
Just wanted everybody to look forward to it properly.
Winter, as you walk by the pool room, you can hear a lot of splashing and some like singing going on from inside.
Oh, okay. What language is it in?
I believe Dwarvish.
Oh,
Hey,
maybe
Loki,
I would stop by there.
Loki, why don't you just close the portal like you did before?
I don't know. Because that's a new trick I learned.
Okay. Well, great.
I'll
We'll close the portal. Problem solved.
go in and then Dwarvish go, hey, we're gonna go close that portal thingy outside.
Yeah, as you go in, it looks like the three paladins, or what are they? 2 paladins and a cleric. They are kind of like swimming in the water, and looks like they are like have floating buoys around, and they're playing some kind of like capture the flag style game between them. And there's like a little float. The things that they've like, I'm picturing like a swim camp. Is they kind of like have the area set up with the little floaties and stuff all over the place, and they're like really surprised to see you. Oh, good afternoon.
Is that
Let's go.
Yeah, Halbrick.
Vampires.
like make yourselves at home here, huh?
Well, it was what's the Restore gave us this stuff. He said it's fine.
No, it is. It is.
I'm feeling a lot better.
How's the town?
Well, I don't. The water's really nice here.
Rosie, you want to go up top and look down from the top?
Yeah. And are they wearing like swim trunks?
That's exactly what I'm picturing. And they're like kind of going down into the water to like they're a little maybe nervous now that you guys are here.
They got swim caps over their beards.
Yes.
We need to go kill Death's Craven, guys. Come on, paladins. You must be fully rested.
The Bogan in the back. I believe Bogan was the one that was like the most traumatized. Is that correct? I kind of remember that.
So.
Well, whoever it was would be like, I'm not fully rested. I'm not quite ready. I think I need some more.
Your stool was good, so let's go.
Restore.
Winner. How are they going to fight what they can't see while holding their breath?
I don't know. We did it.
We can both see. Kind
Well, teach them to see that. I don't know. Didn't we get
Loki,
like some
any ideas?
goggles thing or something?
Like a goggles of dark vision. I thought you got or something.
Did we get one of those?
That might have been the last campaign. I'm sorry to mix it up too.
That might have been.
Yeah, don't remember.
Don't you all have dark vision because you're tieflings?
We do.
Yeah, so I don't think I would have given you that.
That makes sense.
That would have been silly.
Yeah. Restore. How can we see in, or at least for these guys, and I gesture towards Rosa, Loki, and Phoenix. How can we get them to see in the magic dark stuff?
Maybe some saffron. I've heard that a drop of saffron in a container will bring the smell with you and it'll activate your seeing.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
It's I can change the diffusers to saffron.
Loki, does that make any sense?
No, not at all. However,
I'm picturing very pseudo health is what restore is like.
I've heard that level of bullshit from a lot of people.
Well, then how do we get you guys to see? You'll panic if you can't see anything.
Dan, how long has it been since we've been gone?
You left and you came back and you did all that Baron stuff. Maybe a long rest or two. I'm like 2 or 3 days, maybe is what I was kind of imagining.
Yeah, I think it's only been a few days.
Fuck.
Maybe
I know,
we can
right?
Maybe we can lure it out.
Wait, did we do like a long? Did we do downtime? Or no, that was in the other game, right, Ken? Yours game. We didn't do any downtime in this game.
I guess that would assume it was
Correct.
awake. We don't know if it's awake yet.
Like you're like, let's go kill a lich, and it's like, wait, how are we gonna see? Maybe pool party.
Wait, what? How much does Winter know about the dispel? Does he think it just? Has he only been used on portals? It's only been used on portals.
Yeah, so I believe there was the large portal that you guys used in the basement of the Baron's estate. That portal was different than the other ones. The portals that were kind of like summoned, there were 3 of them. Those were the ones that Loki dispelled. Those were like a more temporary summoned portal, and the one in the Baron's basement did feel a lot more permanent, and that is how the one that Vaclav kind of went in here to the negative energy plane also felt. And you could make an Arcana check, Winter, if you want to be able to see if you know any more.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure that's Winter's strong
16.
suit. 16?
It is not. I get a -2. So.
That's funny. So with that, I think you would get a sense that You don't think that the dispel magic that Loki possesses or has used would work on one of these like more permanent portal incursions? Those seem like a more fundamental feature of the world, not necessarily like a magical effect that can be dispelled.
That portal's just like dragon magic. You can't get rid of it, Loki. So we gotta figure out something else.
Well, I don't think dragon magic is that kind of special. However, I think you're right about this
Of course
portal.
it is. Well, how do you just said I was wrong and then you said I was right? Which is
Well,
it?
it's both, young one. It's both.
Maybe
Yeah.
what we need is some devilish help. We could.
How do we get that?
We talked.
You mean
to,
the cowardly guy that keeps looking
yeah,
at us and running away?
Torgo.
Tokos?
Tokos, yeah. Maybe we asked Tokos.
He doesn't know anything. He lied about knowing dragons. He clearly knows nothing.
Well, you know, maybe his boss knows something.
I thought he was like scared of his boss.
I can call him.
Okay, make it quick because we gotta go kill this vampire thing.
Okay.
You have the
So yeah, I think I start speaking infernal and my eyes go black and you know.
You have the coin. You're supposed to be able, like, the coin that Tokos gave you.
Oh, who has the coin?
You do.
I don't think I did.
I totally forgot about that.
Winter definitely does not.
It might have been
coin.
Loki. Was it Loki who used it
It's
in the
probably
Ring Full of
Loki.
Fire?
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
was.
I don't remember the coin, but
I don't remember the coin. I remember the flute.
Yeah, the flute for sure. I've used that.
That was the flute. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
maybe it's me. It's the gold coin that Tokos left.
Oh, he left the coin with you because there was a deal. Like Winter was trying to keep him and wanted to get something out of him,
Yeah.
and you were over there, and he gave you something and disappeared,
Yeah,
knocked
he
us
gave me-
all out or something.
Okay, so like I pull out a coin. I was like, "Are we gonna just like? Do you want to call him with this coin?" And I like hand Bob the coin.
Is that what the
Tokos?
coin did?
Can you hear me?
Was this
I thought-
coin specifically for calling him, or is it just a coin from Tokos that we're trying to use to contact? Either way, it's fine. I just want to.
Looking over the notes, this is from way back.
It was on March 9th.
There's an infernal coin that was left with Rosa, and this is from the one where we were in.
In hell. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This one was when Tokos teleported to us and we opened this spire. And Tokos was there and I grabbed him with Rosa. Is what happened. Winter and Rosa grabbed him.
Anyway,
We
I'm gonna
stole his spell scroll and we
I'm gonna
tried to negotiate. Yeah.
speak into the coin like it's a walkie-talkie, and I go, you know, Tokos, can you hear me, Tokos?
Yeah, can you,
I'll play the flute, even though I know it's just the flute.
the demon flute from Tokos, or whatever. The fire resistance flute that was like the one-time use, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I forgot about that coin from Rosa until she brought it up.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Okay. Vaclav, you'd hear, what?
I go, hey, we want to talk to you. Can you come here?
I'm busy.
Busy doing what?
I'm making dinner.
That doesn't
Did we
sound
also
very busy.
hear him? Yeah.
If you're close to Vaclav, you could
Yeah.
hear him.
That doesn't sound very busy, Tokos.
I can't let it overcook.
Well, turn down the heat and get over here.
Fine.
Yeah,
After.
like kiss the cook apron when he shows up. Damn the cook, maybe.
Damn the cook. No, I was thinking like, like make sure it's still alive or bloody as it's eating it or something, or like cooking something like stupid. I like that. He is a demon, so
He's a devil, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He's a devil. Can't remember what color his token was from before. And he would kind of appear by you, Vaclav, kind of like pop into being. And like the humidity that he kind of appears into kind of like quickly boils and goes, oh, this is not good, not good. And he kind of runs out into the hallway.
Oh, guys.
I follow
Hey.
him.
Tokos, a couple of people like Rosa and Loki need to be able to see when it's too dark to see with normal our eyes. How do we do that?
Okay, like, it's more than that. Like, we're going into this plane, and according to Vaclav, there's no air and there's no light.
Oh, you'll be dead for sure. You should be careful. That'd be a lot of work if I have to get new freaking tieflings in the other towers. You should be really careful.
So then help us.
There's all this undead there.
We'll leave it be.
I don't think we should leave like a big hole full of vampires right there.
Well, just don't go in there.
I mean, that's reasonable.
But
Maybe
no,
we just
okay.
go get the family. We go to the water spire. We live out our lives.
Tokos, we want to like close that portal so they stop sending their undead here.
We can't close those portals. That's ridiculous.
Why
But we
not?
can kill everything inside.
Sure. I mean, it'll come back. It's not really alive, you know?
But we killed the other things and they disappeared.
What other things?
The other vampires, they disappeared.
Well, yeah, but where do you
We
think
just
they...
have to find their beds, and if you destroy them in their beds, then they die.
Oh, yeah, but they'll just keep coming back.
And the big guy in the dark hole, he's already in a bed.
My steak is getting almost rare. What do you guys need again?
We want to be able to see in the dark. Well, all of them, just like I do.
What do you got to trade?
What do you mean straight? You're supposed to help us.
Yeah. But that's a lot of magic. I don't just give that stuff for free.
But
We're
what if we
doing
all-
this stuff for you, so
What if
you
we
want to
all
go and
die?
do it for us? We'll do it for you. How about that? Trade-off.
Yeah, right. What do you got? He kind of starts pulling into your pockets. You're trying to, Winter, and like look through your stuff.
Hey, Loki's
No.
got a cool
Oh.
dagger.
Yeah.
Check out Loki's dagger.
Oh yeah. Take a look at this. This seems right up your alley.
First one.
He takes a look at it. Can I hold it?
Well,
No.
you can look at it,
He's gonna go to try to like grab it out of your hand.
and I pull back.
No! Let me see. I'll trade you.
And I'm like, all right, yeah, I suppose just this time.
Can you give it up?
Oh yeah, isn't it like sentient or something? I try to remember that dagger.
I have like a weird note that it's not cursed, but it's not like it has a pull to people to use it, but it's not cursed. I don't.
Oh, this is the thing that Vaclav's patron wanted him to get, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. about that.
I've been leaving him on red.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe when the dagger comes out again, because we haven't like talked about it since then. Vaclav, you're that like yearning that was clearly from the blacksmith. You can kind of like feel again, and you know that it would kind of like help him in his like journey of power gaining and trying to stick it to the people that he's that he's fighting against. I've been skimming through your notes to see if I can to match it up, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take it from my brother. So I grit and I resist.
Yeah. Loki, you can definitely get a sense that the dagger doesn't necessarily like want to leave you. It's enjoying being in your presence, but it is kind of pulling to Tokos too. It gets an idea like, oh, this isn't a bad home for it.
I have it in my hands and I'm like turning it over and I keep looking at Tokos like, I don't know if I can give this up. What are we really gonna trade for?
I'll give you potions, and you can see in the dark.
Well, we can already see in the dark. That's not the problem.
What do you need? What do you need?
So we need to be able to see when even seeing in the dark isn't good enough.
Like fiends do, like devils do.
Yes. We need to be able to see like the way that Vaclav sees.
I can mix up one of those. How many you need? 4?
Enough for all of us, yes.
And Winter's little dragon.
5.
And to breathe.
To breathe?
There's no air where we're going, and we need to be able to not die.
Well, I can't do both. I can do air or vision.
How long does it last?
It should last long enough.
Long enough for
Keep
what?
flipping the dagger around, twisting it.
Let me see.
Long enough, huh?
Should last about 1 hour if I as long as I make sure all the measurements are right.
How good are you at making these potions? What do you mean?
I'm really good.
You better be.
You
I don't
also
know.
said you knew dragons, and you lied about that. So
This offer doesn't sound that great. Maybe we should see what the blacksmith will offer.
No! Don't, not the blacksmith. I'll give you extra potions.
Double it.
8 potions? Or 10 potions, rather?
10.
When do you need them?
How fast can you get him?
Oh, well, it'll take me at least an hour to brew them all up.
That's fine.
oh, that's fine.
So I put the dagger in its scabbard, and I hold out the hilt to Tokos. I suppose, and then I start to pull it back. I'm like, I don't know if it wants to go.
If you're offering it to him, he'll definitely try to grab it out of your hand this time.
Yeah, and I'll let it go.
Perfect. Yes! He grabs it and then immediately disappears.
Inspiration to Loki for giving up his magic dagger.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Reluctantly.
I think you're bad at giving deals. You should wait until you can trade. No, we traded for nothing.
Like, did we just give up the thing for 500 gold?
Not we. Loki did.
Aw, he's a devil. He'll make good.
So the reference for that was our very first campaign. There was this like wondrous item spellbook that was just like we got possession.
It was like the
of it.
MacGuffin for the whole campaign.
Yeah, and we sold it for 500 gold.
It might have even been 100 gold.
That is like That's extremely sword and sorcery, and I love it.
Yeah, then I was like, it was the people that were like sent out to kill them and get the book,
Right.
and so they were like, oh, we'll buy it for 100 gold, and they were like, okay, and I was like, okay, and I was like, thanks, and then they were like, the next big thing was like, oh, we need that book to go through it, and you guys were like, oh shit, and then they had to go track down. It was pretty good.
Darkness covers the land.
Because it was the first time they were like 100 gold. Ooh, that's so much.
500 gold.
But the thing is, it's like,
It's like we're rich for life.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever got the book back.
We never did.
We
No.
never got- we built this thing called a scarage,
Oh yeah.
like a souped up, like amazing, like tank carriage with all of our gold, and then we destroyed it the next day.
Yep. It was like the next session, I think.
Yeah.
That was the same
Nice.
session. We sold the book. Was the Scares our first campaign?
Yeah, both of those were in the first campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was when Travis, you were having that really bad day, and you like tried to go get yourself killed, and then everyone went with you, and then they all tried to save you, and you're like, no, let me die, and then they like wouldn't let, and it was just this.
By tigers on.
Yeah, tiger zombies. Yeah. 'Cause they kept eating you and dragging you off into the wilderness. And then I think Loki the dwarf was, or your character Kevin just was always running the whole time. You could never catch up because you were like,
Yeah. I had like so much less movement than everyone. And, yeah.
okay, perfect. Second long rest that you get to have. Are you guys just chilling? Anything exciting happen, or just skip ahead to an hour later?
Bob and I would like to go to the top of the spire.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody might go with you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, unless someone wants to like go in the pool party.
Is the city on fire?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna need to move you over there. Can everybody that's going up there make a perception check and put in the chat, please? Excuse me.
Yes.
Today was not the day to not bring dice.
Oh, the online roller is not doing well.
It has rolled a 1, a 2, and a 5.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I had bad rolls.
Yeah, looking out at the city, it looks like it's pretty. What?
I got a 0, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I don't even know how you get a 0. I mean, you're just clearly not even paying attention. You're just.
1 minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know how you could physically get it, but I wonder what like a 0 would look like that a character would do. That's what I was like imagining.
Apparently very distracted.
Bug flies into his eye.
I was thinking, yeah, yeah, right as soon as he teleports up there.
Like, I don't even want to go up there anymore because I mentioned Lydia. He's like, no, I don't care anymore. I don't want to.
Yeah. You kind of teleport up to the top of the spire, kind of like looking outward down at the city. It's hard to see specifically because it is kind of like you're coming out of the mountain, so you're kind of like looking down there. There's no like immediate like flames and things burning up in the city. There has been like a recent snow that's kind of like covered a lot of the city and the mountain coming from up here, and it's a lot colder than it was before. The kind of wind kind of whips around you up here because you're so high up. Phoenix and Rosa, you guys do get a better sense of kind of like looking down at the city. And in fact, Phoenix, you can even pick out the mansion that the family is at, and you can see like kind of smoke coming out of the chimney, and it looks like everything is like kind of going along swimmingly down there through the city. I think though you would notice that specifically Phoenix, that temple where you did the deal with the dwarves, where you kind of like I can't remember what you did exactly, but you kind of like were in there and you helped them like smuggle or you helped them smuggle in the part of the Fae, and then you kind of changed it and went
Let
back.
Faye go.
Yeah. That building does look like it has suffered some like damage somehow from the outside, as though maybe like a door or something has kind of been like pushed in, or one of the corner support pillars is like partially collapsed. And that was, I think, the Temple of Moradin, right? Yeah.
We're making lots of friends with Morden's people.
So, what did I notice about it? That the
Part of the Temple of Moradin is like slightly damaged in the building. One of the corners seems like it's slightly crumpled in.
okay. Let's see. I'm just wondering if this is something that Phoenix would be like, oh, I should let everybody know, or
I mean, I feel like he'd be like, if he knows anything fancy, he's going to tell people. So, but I don't know, whatever.
like, maybe I guess like maybe Rosa and I are like looking the same direction, and I'd be like, oh, look at that building there.
Hey, that's Morden's temple.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
Bakla!
Morden
What's this?
sucks.
Look.
Huh? What? There's a bee in my pants.
It's a winter bee.
Like,
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not a buggyologist, all right? What are we looking at?
Morden's temple.
Okay.
You don't see the busted up wall?
You can see it when it's pointed out to you directly.
Right. I go, oh yeah, look at that. Some apprentice probably drove a cart into it.
Like, this is not good, Bakla.
What? Why? I don't care what happens to those guys.
I don't care either, except that we're shaking the hornet's nest, man, in all areas of the land.
Tell me about it, I say, slapping my pants.
Like, we have a follower of Morden who's a dwarf in this fire.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe we drown him.
We can't just drown Halbrick.
All right.
Well, he's a dwarf. They really swim.
They sink like rocks.
Not only do they swim, they pack trunks.
It's not helpful. He didn't want to go help us. He's just
Yeah, but
sitting in spa.
we could make him a spy.
Okay. Well, that'll be your project, Rosa. You want to go get the family, or kill this vampire, or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, we either, like, before we can, like, turn Halberg or whatever, we just need to make sure he doesn't leave the spire and get information about what's going on with his people.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put you in charge of that. You're my official spy master.
I mean, I don't want to take any power away from you, Laklav.
Yeah. I say, narrowing my eyes.
Likely story.
So, Laklav, when you say that there's a lot of undead, like how many is a lot?
I don't know, maybe 30-ish. They've all
Gotta
got.
be more now. That's what Toko said. They keep coming back.
They don't fly, but they've all got bows, which is painful.
And they can see you?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's big guys and little guys.
Yeah.
Like the gargantuan skeletons?
They look pretty big. They didn't seem to like it when I threw a javelin infused with positive energy at their pyramid. So
There's a
there's a pyramid made of bones. It's a bony pyramid.
like how big of a pyramid? Like a fireplace?
No, bigger.
Like the outhouse.
No, bigger. Maybe like that mansion over there. Greenhouse.
And what's it made of?
Bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so what's our game plan, y'all? Are we going for the pyramid?
Or do we
We
just
gotta-
pick up the family and go fishing?
Or we take out these vampires? Is this what's the vampire's name?
The one that you killed?
The Death's Craven?
Oh, that's the cult or the group. Yeah.
Yep.
Loki? You side with me, right? We go get the family?
Family always comes first.
Alright. Let's go fishing.
The family.
Don't we need to walk through that way anyways before we get the family?
I don't know. Maybe we could just make a door at ground level or something.
Ask Edge. Or not restore. There has to be a normal entrance and exit to this place.
That's where we came in.
Yeah, Restore would appear. Where is he? There he is, up at the top. He would appear, say, "The cold air is affecting you all. Your relaxation levels are significantly dropping."
Tell me about it.
Winter has cold resistance, so he'd probably be fine.
Yeah, that's except for you. I do recommend additional clothes for protection, though.
I
cast-
don't need clothes of a dragon.
I cast bonfire and stand next to
Ah, wise.
it.
Restore will also stand next to the bonfire. It doesn't appear to affect him at all.
See, you all can't handle the cold.
Step out of character for a moment. Let's get out of analysis paralysis here. Pick a direction and go with it.
Yeah.
You guys all right with a social thing going to the family, or should we get some action and go to the?
If it was a family thing, could we? I don't know if we could just say we went and grabbed them and brought them back via another entrance. But
The yeah. So yeah. What is the party's intention? And I can help skip through.
In character, Baklav wants to get the family and piss off, but I know it's time for fighting. So I think somebody should step in and take us that way. But that's just my metagame.
Winter's been pushing for the fight, but if we did if it's not complicated to get the family. We could probably fast forward and say we got them. I don't know if it is.
I think. Oh, good.
I feel like Rosa, she's gonna push the party to leave the family as they are after getting like that quick overview. She's like, Vaclav, they're safe right now, but they're not gonna be safe if
The giant vampire wakes up.
Vampires, yeah. All right, then
so
then
like,
let's go kill those vampires.
let's leave
Where's
them.
Tokos? Get him back here.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
going from and I would also think too. I think Vaclav definitely wants to go get the family and then move them, but I think Rosa certainly, probably Loki would know as well that it's probably not going to be that easy. And the last time Vaclav tried to like instill his will on the whole rest of the family, they were pretty reluctant and did not even. And the more he pushed, the more they stayed. So. I would say I don't think it would be that easy to like go through there and be like, oh, pick up everything and then go with us into the dungeon. So I think that would be probably trickier, and I think Rosa would definitely know that. I think Loki would know that too. Cool, especially once Winter is like, oh no, come on down and you just have to sneak by the vampires and don't touch any of the undead. They'd be like, we're not doing that. That's
Also, the floor collapses.
right, and the floor collapses. And watch out for the vampires, don't get caught. Yeah, so I feel like that might be a harder sell, is what I'm guessing. Cool, heading back down, I'm
Got
going to
it.
say you're... Oh, what?
I just say, got it. Fighting vampires easier than getting the family.
I guess it could very well be. You get more experience if you could convince the family. But especially because we don't, the points don't matter at all, so it wouldn't actually change anything. Cool. Tokos comes back. He is kind of like covered in like oily spatter, and like his big kiss the cook apron is kind of like super dirty. He has there's this like awful, almost like gagging scent that comes off of him, and he's like, here you go, and he has like a little case with 10 little potion vials in it. Drink it quick.
Good job, Tokos.
What do you mean, drink it quick?
Quick, don't taste it.
Oh. All right.
Oh, it tastes terrible.
No, it's fine.
But then why should we drink it quick?
I just grab one and drink it.
No,
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's good. 18.
18, nice. You kind of like double over in a little bit of like stomach pain, but you kind of regain yourself afterwards. Immediately you can see like the things that you were like looking around before. It's like suddenly you have like you can pick out very careful details all around you, and like feels like you can see all the way down to the end of the hallway as though like you're right there. It almost like gives you like a little bit of a headache, and you kind of like have to blink for a minute as you're kind of adjusting to it.
And I just go,
She won't.
good. Try it, you guys.
It's also like this oily, pretty like disgusting flavor that kind of like coats the inside of your mouth, and it's still kind of like there for a little bit.
It's delicious. Try it.
Toko says, and then he disappears again.
Walk around. It's like freaking get someone on mushrooms, and I'm just like touching all
Yeah,
these
a little
things
bit.
I've seen and
I guess
stuff.
Winter and Snowfall will drink the potions.
Yeah.
Or Snowfall will not drink the hold the breath one though, I think. 'Cause we only have
There is
5,
no
right?
hold the breath one.
Oh, there is no hold breath one. It's
There's
just
10 vision potions.
this. Oh,
That's what my understanding of the
that's
deal
useless.
was. Yeah.
No. Then I guess we'll both take a potion.
Because Toko said you can have the breath or the sight.
Got it. Then Winter will say, "Oh, it was a terrible deal. What did you guys? We needed 2 different potions. Constitution save. Is it a poison thing?
It was mostly just to see if, like, narratively, if Phoenix would, like, double over and vomit as the first one tasting the potion. So there's no, like, game rule effect. It's more just as you drink it, it's, like, a really disgusting, and you can't... Like, if you were to drink it in combat, it would probably be the only thing you could do for a round or so.
Oh, okay. Well, it's because Winter has saving throws advantage on cons against poison.
Got it. Then it would be likely really easy for you, and you probably wouldn't even notice the effects like that.
Cool. Winter drinks, and so does Snowfall.
So does Rosa.
Let's go do it. Come on. We only have an hour.
Okay. Restore would say, "It looks like your metabolisms have slightly changed. I can heal that ailment if you'd like."
It's not an ailment, whatever. Leave us alone, Restore. We got a job to do.
I would recommend at least 1 hour in the cold spa, followed by 30 minutes in the hot spa. Should clear that right up.
See you
Hey,
later.
Restore. Can you infuse us with some positive energy?
Oh, that's a good question. I can. That is certainly within my power.
It's not going to get rid of my potion thing, is it?
I can if you'd like.
No, I don't want that.
No, if you'd like, I can avoid that ailment and just increase your positive energy infusion.
Yeah, let's do that.
Please.
Baklav, I'm like, Baklav, pain is weakness leaving the body. Suck it up, Buttercup.
This potion's about to leave my body.
I reach over and pinch Rose's ear real hard.
Or just give it a good flick, right?
Yeah.
What does this positive energy give us?
Yeah, so I think Restore would take you over to, like, there's like a big crystal, and he's like, touch the crystal. And I'm thinking it's giving you, like, temporary hit points, is what I'm thinking. And I think it's going to be, let's see. We'll go with, you can roll yourself, and it's 2d12 hit points. And I think, Vaclav, it's going to be separate from your max hit points, so in this case it does stack.
Oh, really?
Yes. Wow. I'm just going to say for this case.
Okay.
I know it normally does not.
Rolls. I had bad rolls.
Yeah, but I figured also it's going to be a very different. Some people might get 22 or 24, and some people might get 3.
Can I use my inspiration for that?
Oh, I think you can use your inspiration, and you can re-roll both. I'll treat it as a single dice roll if you'd like.
Re-roll both?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, inspiration is going to be pretty useful, I think, down there. So.
And that's going to be fine. It's a big nothing burger.
Just have to, like, jump back out.
Oh, so with that, also I think because there's no air, you can hold your breath. And you guys would kind of know there's no air because of Vaclav's like exploration. And I think there's like a rule for how long you can hold your breath, and it's like rounds equal to your Constitution score. I think is that right? And I think what happens when you run out? Do you like immediately start dying, or?
I think you have to start making rolls.
Got it. And then yeah, if you don't mind looking that up, Ken, I'd appreciate it. And then I think if you guys talk to each other, that would count as some of your air.
Cast spells?
Or cast spells with verbal
spells,
components. Yeah. Exactly.
So can we do like a number of rounds equal to our con, and then we spend 1 to speak or cast a spell?
I think it'd be more than 1 is what I'm thinking. So I think like, but you can, if you like do a symbol or something, you could avoid speaking. And if there's no air, I don't think you could actually even speak to each other. You couldn't hear it, right? Because there's nothing for the.
That's true. Yeah.
But I think because of magic, you can still use your air to cast a spell. But I think it would cost like 3 rounds. Oh, no, I'm going to say a round per level of spell.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con score.
Number of minutes?
It's con modifier. Sorry, modifier.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you have a +2, it's 3 minutes. You can hold your breath for.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought.
That is such a long time.
Yeah, so then maybe it doesn't even matter to track it.
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it gains 1 exhaustion level at the end of each of its turns.
So for plenty of people, that's going to be 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. That's
Good point. So that is, yeah, I guess. Phoenix, what is your score?
My con?
Your con modifier.
+2. I'm good.
Oh, so you're 3 minutes.
Killing me some baddies.
Vaklov, what's yours?
3. So I have 4.
So you have 4 minutes. Wow. Okay. Winter, what's yours?
+2, so it'd be 3 as well.
3. What's Snowfall?
Snowfall's is +2.
Does Snowfall needs to breathe? Because he's not like a construct or anything, so I would assume.
It says he's a dragon, so I assume he needs to breathe.
Well, then we'll go with he's a dragon in all those respects. Loki, what's your? I think you're muted. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm +1.
Oh, so you're 2 minutes. Oh, so you got no one. And Tabby, Rosa's yours probably like a lot, right? What's yours?
Oh, I only have a +1.
Oh, so it's 2 minutes though. Okay.
20 rounds, or right? Yeah. 20 to 40 rounds for everybody.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But then less with verbal spells.
Yeah, casting a spell will cost me 5.
Oh, right, because of your thing. That kind of
So it's
stinks.
5th level. Well, I only have 2 spells, so
But you have your progenitor spells.
I do as well. Yeah.
Yeah. But only if they're verbal. They might not be verbal spells, and then it wouldn't cost
Almost
any.
every
Most
spell is
spells are.
Oh, really?
Most spells
Oh,
are.
got it.
Yeah.
Dan,
It's gonna
Yes. Yeah, Tabby.
the area that we were in where the portal is, where the like floor is crumbling, it crumbles into what? Like,
The portal is like below it. That's where everyone like fell down into the portal.
got it. Okay, so like in that red area, it's just where it opens into the portal.
Correct.
Okay. I propose that I'm gonna go into kind of like, I want to like grab a bunch of rope and any rope that's there, and I want to cajole our 3 little friends from the spire to kind of like, they have a directive. So Halbrecht, Rizvet, and
Bogan.
yeah, they don't have to like come in and fight. Like, they're not up to that, but they have to like pull us back in.
Yeah, they would. We can do that. We can dry off, I guess, and come and help.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like, just
Yeah, you're like.
like, so yeah, the whole thing is we're gonna have these ropes, and we should be able to like come back. We're gonna be coming in and out, but like, you gotta make sure we get pulled back in. If you don't hear from us or anything, and how long? Like, who's the person who can hold their breath the longest? Like, is it Loki?
Well, let's have a breath holding contest.
No, it's
Winter, isn't it? What's your con, Winter?
It's Vaklov.
Yeah, Vaklov can hold it the
Same as me.
longest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dan, quick, just game question. Enhance ability spell normally gives you advantage on whatever ability it's cast on.
Yep.
Would, in this case, do you think adding like a +1 to it would be
Like if you enhanced your Constitution
Right.
for the I think if you wanted to like forego the regular effects of Constitution, you could certainly just increase your breath holding instead, like in a rule of cool style, if that's your
Yeah.
intention.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you could certainly. It would probably be like kind of ridiculous. So I'd probably like say it would be like +3 minutes if you wanted, but you wouldn't have the regular bonuses.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well.
Oh, yeah, that works for me. And that is, yeah, definitely. I think though you'd have to, start somewhere with air. If you cast on yourself within, it
before
wouldn't.
we go in, so I'll just let everyone know I can cast this. I'll cast it at 3rd level, so it'll be able to help 2 people with it. And I'll cast it on, I don't know, me and Rosa, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. Perfect. Okay, I'm drinking too much Diet Coke. I have to run to the quick bathroom quick, and then we'll head over to the portal.
Okay.
Trying to look at all my spells to see what does and does not work.
I have 100% verbal spellcasting.
Yeah, it's very few don't have verbal. I can cast
It's like spell.
I can cast message, minor illusion, and mold earth.
All 3 obviously very, very useful in this situation.
Super potent indeed, yes.
So, just want to point this out there. The silence spell says casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible. So, within the silence range. So if there is total silence.
But that's different. So like I would say we have air in our lungs, right?
Yeah.
And so as we expel it out and vibrate it, that satisfies the requirements, right? Even though it's not going to carry anyone.
If we're getting into that and we have air in our lungs and we're in a vacuum, we would explode, right? Like.
Well, no. We would suffer like the bends, I think, basically, right?
Well, the air would have to get out, and then you would slowly expand.
Well, it's a single atmosphere of pressure. I don't think it would explode you. It would just.
Oh, if there's actually pressure, then yeah, then you'd be fine.
Well,
I assumed it was a vacuum.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, in your lungs, it's not like high pressure oxygen. Like the difference between you and the outside is only 1 atmosphere.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What are we talking about?
Oh, like if this was realistically
Casting.
a void, like what would happen to us? Like scientifically.
Oh, I see.
So, I have a
And
question.
the silence spell specifically says casting a spell including a verbal component is impossible. So I wasn't sure if casting spells would be impossible for us.
It wasn't my intention to make no
Okay.
spells in there. It's narrative. Yeah.
Sounds
the
good.
creatures that are within this realm, do they not communicate either? That there's no sound?
Correct.
Well, they're all skeletons.
They're all undead, so like they
Mhm.
like hive mind or symbols, or it's not like they have like a healthy culture or anything, or like telepathically if they're like level powerful casters.
Winter would remind Phoenix we could still, and then he sign languages to Phoenix.
Yep. I'm just putting this out there right now. It's 12:45, and
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop pretty soon. So just I don't know how deep do we want to get into this, or do we want to call like, okay, we're going in as the
Yeah, I was thinking the stop. I have an idea for that, so I think it should work out. But yeah, that totally makes sense.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's kind of headed out.
Yeah,
What is the order? If you guys are getting ready to go.
Winter will lead if no one else.
That's what I
wants
was
to.
imagining, but I was just. Is it winter snowfall in the front?
Yep.
I feel like, is it Winter and Volklov are the only people who've actually gone into this space, correct?
Yes. Correct.
And Winter just poked his head in briefly, right?
Winter was in there for a little bit.
Okay.
He fought something in there.
In there, back out.
Yeah.
Did that not happen?
I don't remember if Phoenix did.
Maybe I had a plan to do it and it didn't happen.
I don't think. I think it was only Winter and Vaklov because we were the only two people that could actually see in there, and we were the ones that ended up in there.
But I don't think anyone else knew that. And when Vaclav first went in, he was like, because I think Vaclav was the one that went in, and he just happened to be able to see, right?
But I think he's just remembering a happy coincidence, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Winter, can you make a perception check for me, quick?
Ooh. Natural 20 plus 5 is 25.
Perfect. Yeah, everyone's getting ready to head out. Winter, you're like, come on. What are you guys waiting for? Time's a burning. You hear there's like a little thud outside the door.
Something's out there, guys. I'll draw my rapier and short sword and open the door.
Okay. As you do, there is a whole group of skeletons outside, kind of like waiting, and one is at the front. Looks like it just said smashed onto the door in an attempt to open it. Winter, as you kind of notice the door, the back side of the door looks like it's like significantly beat up and attacked, as though it's been like scratched and smashed and kind of like somebody's been trying to like break in from the outside. And as soon as you open the door and come face to face with those skeletons, they're going to charge and attack you. With the rest of the group, I'm imagining they would have like kept up with Winter. I'm just going to move everybody a little bit closer for that. And if you wouldn't mind quickly putting your initiative in the chat.
What are we rolling for, baby? Sick.
All right. Oh, you guys are still going. Looks like Phoenix. Oh no, that's perception. Oh, those are. Oh, it's not scrolling. Wow, that's a low ones. That's crazy. Looks like Winter is first, and Snowfall's on your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Vaclav, Rosa, Loki. What's yours, Phoenix?
It's 5. Trying to type it in. That mouse just died. Sorry.
No worries. Sorry. Winter, Vaclav, Rosa, and then Loki also has 5. Who wants to go first?
I'll
Loki
go
or
first.
Phoenix? Oh no,
Yeah.
Rosie, you're 6.
I thought it was 5. Yep.
Wait.
Let Phoenix go.
Okay. Okay, the skeletons are swinging out to attack you, Winter, but Winter, you are first.
I will. I'll just. Actually, I'll Hunter's Mark, bonus action, Skeleton 1. And then attack. Over 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, so that is 5, 11, plus 3, plus another 2, 16. Magical, piercing, and force damage.
Cool. Significant hit on that skeleton 1. It is under 50%. What is that? Wounded? Bloodied? Bloodied.
Bloodied.
It's like
Yeah, I'll attack it again, and 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 10, 15 magical piercing and force damage.
Perfect. That skeleton kind of like falls and breaks into a pile.
Alright. I guess I'll step back into the so that everybody else can get in on the fighting.
Perfect.
That might incur from 4, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. What's your armor class?
16.
Kind of swings, hits you with like the bluntness of the attack, but you're able to shrug it off with your dragon scales. It does not deal damage.
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you end
End my
your
turn.
attack? Or do you end your turn?
Oh wait.
Do you do anything with Snowfall? I can't remember.
I didn't. I used a bonus action already, so I can't direct him.
Perfect.
So he does nothing.
Perfect. Next, our skeletons are going to push in. Cool. This one's going to move up to Vaclav. This one's going to move up to Snowfall. Pushing through an enemy square. Is that? Can you move through enemy squares?
No.
I think it's half
You
speed.
can. No, you can't move through enemy squares.
Okay.
So they're going to kind of push up. They're just going to like bunch up very poorly. Vaclav, what's your armor class?
13.
Cool. The skeleton 4 swings at you twice and misses both times because I might need some new dice. We'll see. The other two, holy crap! A 3 and a 5, and then a 2 and a 4. These are real d20s, right? Okay, that's great. A skeleton 2 misses Snowfall on both of its attacks as well. Perfect.
Just to happen in the void.
I know, right? That's the warm-up one is going to be way too easy. Vaclav, go ahead.
I will summon a warhammer to my hand, a radiant warhammer, blazing with the heat of the forge,
Ooh.
and smash. Let's see. So that's a terrible roll. That might be a hit. So 7 plus 7, 14 to hit.
14 seems to just barely connect.
Wow. I go home and cry. Let's see. 5 damage.
5 damage. I feel like Winter would probably scoff, but yeah, that's fine. Skeleton 4, 5 damage. It is radiant though, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So it does do more damage than you expected when you deal the radiant damage to them. Do you end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, to Rosa.
Swing away at sneezing. Nope.
Swinging at sneezing, you're unable to defeat. Oh, you do defeat the sneeze, actually. So it looks like you can't. You're not in melee range with them. So tell me how, or what's your plan with that?
So I believe when it's allies, you can start in the space.
Yeah, you can share a space. You just
but
can't
I
end
can
it.
stay there. So
Got
I
it.
want to go forwards and incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay, that's what I was going to say, as long as you're okay with those. Then I think certainly if you want to step into Snowfall or Vaclav's space, attack, and then move back, you would be able to.
Yep. And then which one it looks more wounded?
Skeleton 4 is injured. The
Okay,
one
so
next to
I'm going
Vaclav.
Skeleton 4. And that is 14 plus. I'm using my. I'm using my great sword. No, long sword. I'm using my long sword. So that is a 23 to hit.
That'll
And
hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt with my 8 since I'm one-handed right now. That's 3 plus. That's 9. 9 damage.
To the one that was injured.
Correct.
Perfect. That one is now near death.
And then I'm going to swing away again, doing the same thing. And this time it is a 18, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Another 9 damage.
9. Yep, that skeleton is going to die and turn into that pile of bones.
And then I'm gonna step back.
Why don't you step forward?
Oh, I can. Yes, I'm gonna step forward.
Perfect. Kind of step into there. I'm gonna
Yep,
put.
and then
Sorry.
also, I am wielding the new shield that I have. The water
The
shield.
Oathbreaker or Oathkeeper or whatever.
Yep. And so like I'm holding that up and holding my longsword with my other hand.
Got it. Perfect. Do you end your turn?
Yep.
All right. Over to Phoenix.
Okie dokie. From where I'm at, I'm going to. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, cool. Shoot. Now she's in. No, that's a waste. Okay, sorry. Redirecting. One moment. So there's Skelly 2 and there's someone under Skeleton 5.
Those are the pile of bones. Remember, if you recall, they turn into piles of bones and then they slowly reform.
Yeah.
Unless you like stomp on them or do,
I should say
Radiant.
I am stomping on them in place.
There you go.
While I'm on top of them.
Oh, I think it does cost like an action. I don't think you can just do that as your free action.
Okay.
Or you can like kill them with radiant, right? I think that was the other thing that we discovered.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. From where I'm at, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth, and that is a 20-foot radius. So basically, starting in front of Rosa, and then
Is it a 20-foot radius? Oh yeah, you said.
20-foot radius. Yeah.
Which would be 40-foot circle.
40.
A little bigger than that. Keep.
And then so that's gonna start in front of Rosa, going up the.
Cool. You can put it wherever you want, or I can. Oh, you're trying to put it like that, or like. Is that kind of the goal? Cool.
Yeah, yep, that's it. And then so Spike Growth. Let me just quickly. The ground centered on points. Sprouts hard spikes and thorns. Okay. It's difficult terrain for the duration. When they move into or within it, they get hurt. And it's camouflaged to look natural. Okay, so that's what it is. So I'm just going to say an Inferno to everyone. Spiky bad stuff in front of Rosa! And that'd be my turn.
Got it. The creatures that are there take damage, or only if they move?
When they move into or within.
Got it. Perfect. Cool. When that happens, remind me, and we'll trigger it. Do you end your turn?
I end my turn.
Perfect. Over to Loki.
All right. I take out my longbow and I'll I'm gonna use True Strike to aim at, I guess, skeleton number 2.
Okay.
And it is, where is, there we go. Well, you got to roll the attack first, so I didn't roll the attack. Weird. Alright. So 21 to hit,
That'll hit.
and then 2d6.
And you were attacking the number 2 skeleton, right?
Yes,
Perfect.
for 6 radiant damage,
Okay.
and then I will. I say to Vaclav, let him fear the horns and the fire, and give him bardic inspiration.
Nice. Do you have your turn?
Yeah, that'll do it for me.
Right, perfect. The vampire spawn kind of steps forward here, seems to like wink out of existence and appear again behind Phoenix. It goes to swing and then attempt to bite. What's your armor class, Phoenix?
18.
18. I
It
forgot
would
your.
take damage for moving initially, right?
It would. I forgot about that. What? Go ahead and trigger your damage, Phoenix.
84. Nice. Oh, big time. 82 damage. Actually, 7 damage. Nice.
Nice. Solid hit. Goes to swing at you. It's going to swing at you twice. I'm getting new dice. I didn't roll above a 10 on all of those. I really wanted to deal some damage to Travis, so I'm sad about that. And the bite misses as well. And it does kind of say...
And compassionate.
I know, right? it's an ironic name, that's why. And it says, "For death's craving!" kind of shouts out. And back to the top with Winter.
Alright, Winter's gonna bonus action, move Hunter's Mark onto the vampire spawn.
Okay.
And then move onto its other side and attack him. With a terrible attack. Oh no, I'll just... yeah, there you go. Second one was 20, well over 20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Man, not that great. 7 plus 5, so that is 12 magical and force damage.
Cool. Yeah, solid hit. He is injured, the vampire spawn.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do since I used my bonus action already. And my turn.
Perfect. Okay, Skeleton's turn. Let's see, Skeleton 2 is going to attack... it's going to attack Snowfall, probably the weakest looking one. It's going to attack Snowfall twice. What's the armor class on Snowfall?
Hold on. Yeah, his armor class went up, I think.
We could see that.
14 plus natural, so 17.
17? Alright, cool. One of them hits for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Skeleton 3 and 5 both attack Rosa as well. Rosa, what's your armor class?
20.
Cool. There's a critical hit on one.
Uh-oh.
And...
The critical hit, the silvery barbs I'll cast.
Perfect. That's why I wanted to declare it in case you wanted to do that. Okay. And that will re-roll that, right?
Yes.
It turns it into a regular hit, though. So it is 10 bludgeoning damage to Rosa.
Like, oh,
Okay.
thanks.
And I'll give her advantage on her next attack.
Perfect. And that was then Skeleton 3, or whichever other one I didn't roll. One of those hits as well for 4 bludgeoning. To Rosa, in addition. Perfect. Over to Vaclav.
All right.
I thought you weren't even there. He like magically appeared.
Sorry. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna cast bonfire in that space, but diagonal to me there.
Okay. Do a little barbecuing during the battle.
Yeah. So that's a dex save.
Oh, I thought you were going to put it over here on the other side of you. You're going to put it like underneath them or where?
That skeleton that's just north of Rosa.
Oh, got it. Like there?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the fire there.
Okay.
And so it needs a dex save.
Ooh, I rolled very well. What's your DC?
15.
He saves.
Okay, that's fine. The bonfire will still sit there.
That's like a cantrip, or is that an extra spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Yep. So that's it. But whenever something moves into the bonfire or ends its turn there, it has to save again.
Perfect. I'm going to put the skeleton on top just so I don't forget there's a skeleton there. But the bonfire will also... Oh, actually, what I might be able to do is...
I'll remember the bonfire. That's okay.
Well, if I like move it just off the grid, I wonder if that will... Yeah, now I can see both. Cool. You end your turn, Vaclav?
Third.
Over to Rosa? You said yes, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I am gonna swing away at the one skeleton. Which one hit me?
It was the skeleton 3, which is the one below, confusingly.
Yeah. And it's currently engulfed in the fire.
It's sort of nimbly avoiding it, but
Yeah.
Does the fire deal any damage?
I think if it were to fail its save, it would.
if you move into that space or you end your turn there, you have to make a dex save or take damage.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna swing away at it. Maybe not. Yeah. That would be a 24 to hit, and that is 11 damage.
Yep. Just enough to turn that one into a pile of bones as well.
And then for my second attack, I'm gonna go for the one that's. Okay, what does that say? Skeleton 5.
I think there's a pile of bones underneath that one.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna attack skeleton 3 in front of me.
Okay.
19 to hit,
That'll hit.
and the 8 plus 6, so 14 damage.
On skeleton 5. Yep, perfect. That one's bloodied.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. After Rosa is Phoenix.
Okay, I am going to move to right here and looking at the injured vampire spawn, I'm gonna say, "You're a terrible person," and boom, thunder wave, and that's a 15-foot cube. So not to include winter, it's gonna be like those 3 squares.
Yep,
right?
that's easy.
So I don't hit.
And that's a saving throw of some kind. I'll roll.
It's a con
Ooh.
save against 14.
He saves. Wow. Now I get all my good rolls, apparently.
Oh shit. Okay, so he takes half of 2d8.
I like this.
14. 7 force damage.
Nice.
Not bad. Those are some good
Do you end your turn?
rolls. And yeah, I think I'll move to right there to be next to winter. Yeah.
Perfect. Loki?
I will come up with anything for this. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the vampire spawn.
Got it. That's a saving throw of some kind, right?
Yes. Saving throw against... Wow, we're so out of practice with this. It's going to be a 15 DC.
Yeah, he saves. I got all my good rolls now. It's so
What?
great. I don't know.
That is just...
He has very high self-confidence. His mother raised him well.
apparently. Yeah, I guess that's it for me.
That's a cantrip though, so it doesn't burn a spell slot or anything,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
right.
perfect. Okay, over to Vampire Spawn. So Phoenix had a very high armor class. Vampire Spawn's going to turn his attention over to maybe Loki, who looks more succulent. Look, I'm Loki. Loki is a Loki. What's your armor class?
16.
Winter, what's yours? Is yours lower?
16.
Oh, well, let me see who he
I got a
decided.
13 over here.
Yeah, but he's not going to run over, I don't think.
Aw.
Yeah.
Go on.
He's going to attempt to bite Winter now. That'll be 2 attacks. Second critical. Is that going to go through? Just confirming?
Was it the bite?
It was not. I have 2 swings. One swing missed, one swing was critical, and the bite missed. And one of the swings was a critical hit.
Okay. I was just, to be clear with him, if he bites someone, that's specifically what I would want to cast Silver
Got it.
Arms against. But since his bite missed, then yes, the critical will.
You'll
cast
allow it
your
this time?
arms.
Okay, perfect. And those dice didn't go very well. That's okay. That's a 13 slashing to Winter.
All right, and Winter, you get advantage on your next attack.
Ah, delicious!
Sweet.
Delicious.
You should all know that if you're within 10 feet of me, you have a protection aura. It's a +3 on your saving throws.
That's right.
Ooh.
Nice.
How is it?
Yeah, they are the cheaters of D&D, that's for sure. Go ahead, Winter. I recommend burying your neck if you're looking for suggestions.
Yeah, no, I'm attacking this guy.
Did I get a turn?
17.
Oh, did I? Yeah, you did something. You started your bonfire, right?
Okay.
Yeah. 17. Does that hit the spawn?
Yes. Oh, the
Alright.
vampire spawn. Yes, just barely though.
All right. I will attack, and this time because I forgot the last 2 rounds.
Your
the
dragon helping you, right?
Dragon.
I was wondering about that.
D6. This is acid, so it's a total of, what is that, 13, 17 plus 5, 23, 22 magical, piercing, force, and acid damage.
Yeah, that brings the vampire spawn to near death. He
Okay.
kind of cries out, "No, Nick, I'll be back."
I'll attack him again. 25 to hit.
That will miss wildly.
11 piercing and force damage.
Yep,
Piercing.
he kind of falls to the ground and kind of in pieces. You kind of slash him through. Falls to the ground. He does appear dead. No, vampires, they like turn into the mist, right? And then they go back. Yeah, so I think he's
Okay.
the spawns. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how
I
we've
don't know
done
what the
it.
spawns do.
Yeah, I think
Vampires do, I don't know.
I think he dies and he's gonna start turning into a mist. I think it's gonna take a little bit longer as we're going. So I'm gonna do vampire spawn, starting to mist.
And then I'll direct Snowfall to attack his one in front of him, well over 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 5 plus 3, 8 piercing and acid damage.
Oh, I don't think there is a skeleton in front of Snowfall because it is a dead skeleton. It
Oh.
is currently just a bonfire.
Oh, just a bonfire. Well, then he'll step up, I guess, attack skeleton 5. Right, step up in here, attack skeleton 5.
Oh, sure, that works. Mm-hmm.
So 20 something to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then 8 piercing and acid damage.
Perfect. Skeleton 5 is dead.
And then end my turn.
Perfect. Skeleton's turn. Then the original 2 pile of bones are starting to reform. Rosa, one of them is underneath you, and the other one is reforming. Where's the original one?
There's a skeleton over it. The one with the arrow.
Oh, that's right. It's underneath Rosa. And then the other one was over here. Oh, because you guys backed up. Oh, that's right. Those are like starting to rebuild. Looks like they'll be back up next round. But the skeletons that are here, skeleton 3 is going to attack Rosa with its 2 swings. Your armor class is like 18, right? 20? Okay, whatever. Way too high. I rolled poorly again, which is great for me. These 2 are both dead. Skeleton 6 is going to run through the, first through the spike growth. So Travis, if you want to do anything with the spike growth, you're welcome to it.
5 spiky damage.
Perfect. Takes that and then runs, very wisely into the bonfire. And that is a saving throw, correct?
Yeah, dex save. Yeah.
That is a fail on the dex save for the bonfire.
So another 8 fire damage.
Another 8. That is minus 13. Cool. That one is suddenly bloodied. And it's going to attack Snowfall. For 1 is a miss and 1 is a hit. Snowfall will take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Perfect. And then over to Vaclav.
There's only 2 skeletons up right now?
Correct.
Okay. I'll try to take the first one down with my hammer.
Yep.
Definitely a hit. It was like a 24 to hit, and I did 6 radiant damage.
6
Oh,
radiant?
sorry, that's the wrong die. 1 second. 7 plus 4, 11 radiant damage.
11, perfect. Skeleton 6 will die. I'm going to put him off here. Kind of destroyed that one. There's 1 left. That's the one in front of Rosa, kind of like over. Oh, it's not wiggling. This one, yeah.
Yep, so I'll step through Rosa's space and into the space diagonal there.
Mm-hmm.
And attack.
Step through Rosa. Oh, so you're stepping into the spike growth or into the bonfire?
Oh, I suppose I would be stepping in. Okay, I'll go. Can I dismiss the bonfire just by ending concentration?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'll dismiss it, and then I'll step into there and attack and do 7 damage.
7 damage to the 3rd skeleton, and that's the first damage it's taken, so it's still up and kicking, but it is injured. Perfect. Over from Vaclav is to Rosa.
All right. So we have.
There's just 1 left. That's skeleton 3 in front of you, as well as the vampire spawn starting to mist, as well as 2 piles that are going to be reforming.
Okay. I'm gonna swing away at 3.
Yep.
Try to this one. Roll 7 plus. Oh, 7 plus 9. I mean, that's still. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, does hit the skeleton.
Okay, so then that's 10.
10 damage.
Yep.
Okay, it's near death.
And then I'm gonna swing at it again.
You're going to heal it, you said?
Nope. Why am I wasting this? I critically hit it.
Critically hit, perfect. Punt the skull out into the spiky growths as the spiky growths spear the skull on one of those spikes, very like heavy metal style, as it kind of like ends the combat. As I'm assuming then everyone kind of watches as the skeletons reform, so we can have a second combat, right?
No.
I would start true strike and everything, including that vampire spawn.
Everything. I'm assuming that includes Phoenix, right?
No. All the bad guys.
All the bad guys. Perfect. Yeah, with that, the vampire spawn is starting to mist. I think you guys are able to destroy all the skeletons effectively. Is anyone doing anything with the vampire spawn? I believe, if you recall, they like misted and then the mist started like going in a particular direction. I thought you did something with it last time, but I can't remember what you did.
Yeah, I put it. Didn't I like? We created a silver cage to put the.
I thought that was the bat.
That was the bat. Okay.
And I don't remember why you had a cage or how that cage came to be at all.
We used the wire that Travis's character.
That's right.
Oh, did you make
Silver
a
wire.
cage out of the silver wire? That's right. Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Okay, so
Perfect.
bring the silver cage.
Silver cage.
Cool. Phoenix, you're gonna go grab the silver cage and bring it back. It's still on the map, so you can still grab it if you want.
Yeah.
I'll
Fuck yeah.
have Snowfall go grab it and bring it back because he's fast.
Sure. I'm imagining Phoenix is riding because he's like, let's get the silver cage. So though, bring it back, and you're gonna like catch the mist with the silver cage. Are you gonna attempt to? Who's gonna be trying to do that? Who's taking the lead?
Winter will.
The 2 kids, because
Oh, sure.
me and Loki are busy like stamping out.
Yeah, perfect. Phoenix and Winter, can both of you make a like melee attack? I'd like to see if you can catch the mist.
Catching the mist.
And I want to know who's more effective.
Not
What
Winter.
do I add to this?
Just a regular like melee attack, like you're using a preferred weapon. I'm gonna say.
Okay. +5. 22.
9. Mine was bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Winter, I don't know, you're not feeling it very well, or maybe you're just happy that it got back with Snowfall. Phoenix, you're able to like, you have the cage coming back with after you're riding on Snowfall. You kind of dive off of Snowfall with the cage, envelope the mist, slam it closed, and inside you have like the mist can like leak out through the holes, but it's like not because it doesn't quite fit completely. So yeah, the skeleton piles are all dead, and Phoenix has a new pet, I guess. Perfect.
We could use those hit points again.
Like every time you do battle, just like run back. Perfect. And then that's a good place to stop for this, because I know the 1:30 was a hard stop. Sorry for running a little longer. But if you wouldn't mind a quick little Rosebud Thorn for our little session today. Let me stop our sharing. Wanted to at least roll a little bit of dice. I know it wasn't too dangerous, but I did like that it was fast, so that was my goal.
My rose was the 3 emissary encounters, finding out more about the nuances of each one, and just watching Vaclav systematically like sever ties with 2 huge, like, powerful factions of people. Just on a whim, like, nah.
Yeah.
Great. My bud is definitely heading into the darkness. It's also like super scary because I have no idea how that's gonna go. We've taken these potions, and I don't know, like, we don't know what we're gonna see or how we're gonna see when we get into the darkness. So I'm excited to see like how that all turns out. And then my thorn is kind of be a thorn that's more of like the player thorn of like the style of D&D we play, where it's super sandboxy. So it's like, okay, so we were already like Gillimore or North Fork, and then Dan's like, but also there's the orcs, and there's the main city, and there's the dwarves, and look at how great it looks down in North Fork City. So you choose, and it's like, ah. But I also inherently know that it's there is no wrong choice. So that's fun. And then play of the game for me goes to off the top of my head, it goes to Ian with the King Vaclav King shenanigans of like bringing in the bodacious babes and the comic strip and the just like, yeah, no, just tell him like I'm like, shouldn't we go? Don't you want to meet so and so? Nah, I don't care. Just eyes on the prize. We've got the family, we've got noodles, and we've got get everybody back to my freaking spire.
Yeah.
All happy, and if we're gonna be miserable together, at least we're together here in my space.
Yeah, totally. That's. I feel like Vaclav, he's so real, the character. He's like, I could totally see that personality, like, just being so real. Yeah, I love that. And he's just such a. I would not want to be friends with him, but he's really funny to like watch you play him and make him come alive. I definitely agree. Sorry to jump in, Tabby.
No, it's fine. Like it's maddening because he's like a pretentious jerk, and he's so like that machismo and like all the stereotypes, which is really funny because also that's very much not Ian, so it's like it's really like sometimes the stuff that comes out of his mouth.
I know, like that's vile.
Terrible. And I'm like, oh no. But it's a lot of fun to watch. And then a shout out to Ken, like also doing the winter thing, and he's like, wait, I heard that comment. Did somebody see treasury? Yeah, I'm gonna pounce on that one spec that my character would really be into. So I like that.
I just like too when they were like, Winter, where are you? As Rosa opens the door, like the teenager getting caught counting all the gold. I really just like that as well.
Get out!
Get out! No, don't!
God. Yeah, exactly. Don't you ever knock?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I can go. Yeah, my Rose was the whole first scene. Yeah, getting caught with all the gold and Vaclav maybe starting 2 wars was pretty funny. And I thought of too as we were talking that Vaclav's goal just seems to be to maybe get Lydia back. I don't know, like we're bringing everybody here. Maybe I'll get Lydia back this way, and there's the codependency thing going on, which is really funny.
For sure.
Yeah, but yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens with these vampire things. Hopefully we don't get killed or something. No real Thorn. It's funny because like I always feel like we want to get towards the combat, but I enjoy the in-character stuff more. And combat always seems to go on forever. So that's just my only thought on that.
Sorry, what was your butt again? Sorry, you always go so fast.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to getting the combat.
Oh, the combat and the negative energy plane. Yeah, I know, right? It's so funny. I'm looking forward to the combat, but I don't like the combat. That was just very D&D player.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan, the food's too hot, but I like my food hot. Can you make sure that it's exactly how I want it? I'm like, yep, sure.
Yeah, I always seem to look forward to the fights, and then a little bit into them, I'm like, man, I just want to get this over with. But play the game, definitely the comic drawing missive thing was hilarious. So I give that to Vaclav. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Ken.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, mine's quick. So my roads, we're actually like checking off boxes. We're like, all right, we got shit to do. We're gonna go do this and this. Okay, cool. This will be 2 boxes checked. All right, cool. Then my bud is Into the Dark for sure. That's gonna be awesome. And then my thorn was just my current state of physical, my level of discomfort and the medication and shit. Just I was like completely uninspired play today. My role playing sucked. At least I knew. But play the game was definitely fucking Vaclav in the Bone Throne room. I don't give a shit. Everything that happened in there was awesome, and literally like so many insanely Vaclav Vaclav actions. King Vaclav King doing. I write him down as VKV or no KVK. So yeah.
Make sure you make that V very strongly a V as you write the
Oh yeah.
KVK. Yeah.
I mean, if it fell over on its side, then you'd have to like draw a base for it to stand back up on.
Are you getting our channel banned, Travis?
Demonetized again.
Yeah.
My rose was the emissaries. I really enjoyed that. That was fun. Including the interplay where Phoenix was trying to intimidate them, and where Winter was withholding stuff from me.
Or when you were like, how come you keep listening to Rosa? And then every time it was like going to come out, something would happen. And and it was just riling Vaclav up more and more. I also enjoyed that.
I just think she's done something.
Oh, yeah, right. Like tricked you or broken the rules again. And she doesn't even really know about it. Yeah, that's true.
And then my bud is, I suppose that my media bud is this lich, especially if it turns out to be more than just a combat encounter. And I wonder if Rosa will try to make friends with it. And my kind of long-term bud, I guess, is having Lydia on screen again. Oh, and also finding out what you do with the stuff I wrote about the blacksmith. I think that's exciting for me. And my thorn, I guess, was just our sort of indecision, analysis paralysis. It happens to every group. It's no big deal. And then my play of the game, I think, is I want to say Travis for playing while he's just incredibly sick. I think that's totally badass. But I also really enjoyed Rosa trying not to expose the secret that she's in control of the tower, which she doesn't actually know. But I mean, I guess Tabby for trying not to, trying to stretch that along for a little fun and drama,
What?
So Ash was like, "Oh, is that okay, Rosa?" And Rosa's like, "What? Why are you asking me?" And Vargas was like, "What do you mean? Is it okay with Rosa?"
Yeah.
Well, no, that makes sense. I know a lot about weapons. Yeah, I better go check. It's the weapons.
Yeah, and you just deflected. It was good.
Yeah, for me, the rose was that continued play, because I think we did that some last session too, of nobody really knows what has happened and that it's continuing on, and that everybody's kind of kept that going has been fun to see. And Loki just he was never in control of either of them anyway, and just probably noticing the weirdness, but that's about it. And the other kind of rose, the thing I really liked was definitely the whole scene in the throne room where everybody's talking about where Ian picks a fight with two powerful nations. That's we're barely in control of our own selves, and he's picking fights with entire nations and maybe making allies that are so far away. It's that's not the strategy that's gonna win anything, but it sure is fun.
And he was like, diplomacy, this isn't so hard. I was like, oh
that was one of the best lines of the whole thing for sure. And the only maybe thorn about that was I felt like that was a good opportunity for us to learn more about areas and to make more about the world known, and it was fun what Winter was able to get about dragons in another part of the world, and I've kind of felt like we should have been able to pick up a lot more about the others too. And Vaclav was just like, "No, go away. We're in a war." So, the play of the game for me. I really liked when Rosa came back with he's just in his room making playing with all the gold and making a mess. And Loki's like, he's a teenage boy. That's what they do. It's okay. Let him go be a dragon with his dragon horn. I also really liked when he was like, what do you mean the dragon magic is not all powerful?
Right. Oh, that's right.
And I was like, yeah, it's both those things.
Oh, right, because I was like, oh, is it? Yeah, I like that line. That was good.
That was fun too. It was like, dragon magic's all powerful. Well, no, that's just regular magic. But this other thing, that's different. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Play the game, but I definitely like the way that the thing that stood out to me most was the communication as a drawing. When he was like, "Do you want me to write this up for you?" And I'm expecting an explanation to come, and he turns that into a picture. That was fabulous.
Yeah, especially when you're like the dwarf with the name and the Moradin attached. I was like, oh my god.
I enjoyed saying, oh, good. We thought you'd be mad that we killed your emperor.
That's right. That's when you like froze my whole brain. I was like, okay, not what I thought. Usually you start with like pleasantries, then you ramp up, and you're just like, nope, I'm gonna like, ruin your day first. It was just so funny. Cool. For me, fun. I had lots of fun with the emissaries. It was so different than I was expecting. I thought for sure it'd be a lot more of like, normal emissaries. Let's learn a little bit about the world and not just like totally pissing off the dwarves and the elves and like giving them all sorts of insults was pretty funny. I really liked the orcs, the interactions and like the little, I was picturing like the wrestling part would be bigger. I was glad I got to fit that in a little bit with the whole like strength being important. But now that one turned out to be a really interesting place that I guess we'll have to go visit, the Wildlands with the orcs and stuff. And I think you guys felt like these teleportation piece is very interesting, and a lot of these other people are like reaching out to you guys as this power. And I like that you're like, your characters, I don't think, even realize the implications or why it's so important. And Vaclav's just like, well, everyone wants to talk to me because I'm so cool. But really, they're all trying to like use it in different ways. And it's just like, it's just fun watching you guys play your characters in a way that's more real. That you're not like trained diplomats and like a historical knowledge of politics. That it's literally just a bunch of like knuckleheads that happened into power that are in charge of things, and you keep making these horrible like misjudgments and mistakes. But like obviously it's not like, ooh, Dan gotcha. It's just like your character would do this, and it's just really fun to like have this world unfold. And lots of times when I read history, I'm like, people wouldn't really do that. But now I'm like playing with you guys and watching you, and I'm like, oh, all this stuff that happened like makes a lot of sense, because a lot of times people were just stupid and assholes. And it like, I don't know, it's just kind of cool. Like it feels a lot more authentic than if you were like playing it as like, ooh, we should meet them correctly and gather as much information as possible. It's just like, no, your face is weird and you're dumb. Your king is dumb. Get out of here. And like now it's 100 years of war, and that's just how it is. So it's fun. But yeah, looking forward to our negative energy plane. I think it'll be cool because so it's funny, Ken, you were talking about that. I'm looking forward to the combat, but I don't like the combat. I like the role playing. Yeah. But then it's like, oh, but I wish the role playing was faster. And it's of course, we always, doing everything. But just trying to make the encounters in these bigger set pieces like more interesting with combat and movable pieces and like diplomacy and there are other avenues of potential. So I'm curious to see how our negative energy plane stuff, and then of course because you can't see and you can't breathe, and there's all these like interesting restrictions. I think that makes it more interesting than if it was just like, ooh, there's 6 mountain giants and you have to deal 1,000 damage in 5 rounds, you die. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it'll be interesting. And my favorite is when I can get the combat interesting, and then I can also have the player characters at odds with their goals, because then you have to like, you know, disagree and role play through that. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, is next Sunday good?
I think so.
Good for us.
The 20th.
Yeah, I think that should be good.
Cool. That's the 27th.
I get like Kublai Khan vibes from the orcs.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. They're like Kublai Khan. What is that from? I feel like I know that.
Well, he's a historical person, but from Marco Polo meeting him, and there's poems about it. There's TV shows about it.
And is that like where do they meet? That's like in Asia, I think, or
Yeah, he's a Mongol.
right.
I think he was ruling like China at the time.
I'm gonna do a little research there. That would be cool. Cool. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna go ahead and turn our little